got rid of my old Xbox. Like I sold it like as soon as I got my new Xbox. So
just
sold
some extra cash.
Some kid and his dad pulled up this like, can you do $50 less? I was like, no.
Fuck, this is an eBay.
Like I don't care. I think I said like 500. I think no 400. I did 400 for like the Xbox, like 5 games and a controller.
Were they good games though?
Yeah, they're okay. Like I put like 2K on there. It was like I think there was like a Black Ops.
You played 2K?
I played 2K. I still get emails from 2K. They're like, check out the new 2K. I'm just like,
check out the new 2K. We miss you, by the way.
Yeah, you haven't played in 5 years. Be like, yeah, no, stop sending me emails. But all right, we're live. So you may be confused, but
why do you just assume they're confused?
Because the box isn't on either of our faces.
Now it is.
The box isn't on either of our faces because it happens to be on Rijul's face. This is our friend Rijul.
Nice to meet you guys. What a great way to start the pod off.
10 out of 10 intro.
No, yeah, we were practicing intros, and that's the one we went with. Yeah. Rijul's our first guest on the podcast. First off, what's your favorite anime?
My favorite anime.
Wait, I should have changed it. What's your favorite type of woman?
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
No, you have to answer seriously.
Yeah.
My favorite anime? Well, it has to be...
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
The anime that started it all off for me, I guess. It would be Fairy Tail. Started off with Fairy Tail.
Boo. No, I'm kidding.
That's what I started off with, man. So, definitely Fairy Tail, and then...
Did you watch like Fairy Tail when it was coming out, or
no?
So when did you see it?
Probably when I was in high school. So grade 12.
Oh, that's a while ago.
Yeah,
actually.
like
that's
2018.
like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Don't date us like that.
Looking back
we're
on
old.
it, looking back on it, it's super cringy, but it started off, and now I've seen so many different animes. I don't even remember half the names, to be honest. But if you were to like talk about a scene, I'd be like, oh yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Fairy Tail. That's an older one, right? Or how old is it?
It's not that old. I mean, a little bit newer than Naruto and Bleach, but it's
Okay.
definitely up
for
there
sure
in
newer
age.
than Naruto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I remember you were talking about that, and it was just like every other anime someone told me to watch. Be like, yeah, I'll get to it.
Yeah.
Never got to it.
Honestly, if you don't watch Fairy Tail, you're fine.
Yeah, you're not really.
You're not really missing out on.
Like I haven't heard a lot. Like I've heard like Fairy Tail's just like it's an anime. It's like I heard it's not terrible.
No.
But yeah, no,
It's just mid.
Fair.
Yeah.
But at the time, I was like, "What the fuck, anime? Wow, cool."
Yeah,
That was
especially
your
it being the
first
first one. Yeah.
How'd you get onto that then?
My buddy told me about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was already into it. He told me to watch Naruto right after that, and then One Piece, and I tried watching One Piece about fucking 4 or 5 times, and finally I got into it just now, actually. So.
But you crushed through it though, because you all.
I did.
You're caught up?
I'm caught up now.
Shit! Wait, how long did it take you to catch up?
Holy fuck, long time.
Like a year? Because it took me a year.
Yeah,
like
I think a year.
Like, full
even more, maybe a year and a half, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, because that was one of the things I wanted to talk about was either One Piece. We're going to talk about One Piece, and we're going to talk about JJK Season 2, the first episode. It's nice and fresh in our heads because we literally just watched it.
Twice.
But yeah, we watched it twice. I watched it 3 times, I guess, technically.
You're welcome.
But yeah, since we'll leave that behind for a second. But like talking about One Piece, where I get to kind of sit back and enjoy, because I haven't seen I haven't seen any One Piece.
No?
But I wanted to, besides like some of the clips, like spoilers.
Yeah,
like,
I send TikToks to this guy pretty much every single day.
About One Piece?
Yeah.
Just ruining the story.
Most of the time I just skip through them, but sometimes I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like,
it's one of those animes you have to like just grind through like the first like 50, 60 episodes to actually get hooked.
TikToks.
Yeah.
And like the end of it, like what, probably episode 900. I'm getting
Yeah,
TikToks.
no, 900 is just like insane, bro. Like
yeah, absolutely.
The beginning
crazy.
is just like, it's kind of tough to get into it, you know.
Really?
Like
You didn't like the beginning?
I didn't like the beginning for some reason. I don't know.
Okay, so at what point did you really like start enjoying One Piece?
Once the crew got formed. Once the crew got formed and they went on their first little adventure,
Like
that's when.
Alabasta?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when I kind of got hooked.
That's kind of late though. That's like
it is.
episode,
That's what I
like,
mean.
Almost 100.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, it is. It literally is almost like a.
I was already fucking with One Piece after like episode 30. Like when they were picking up Nami, I was like,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I was like, this is like a cool anime that I will watch.
For
like,
me,
a
it's
while.
mostly the graphics and how everything was really
Bruh.
old. I was like,
Bruh.
we were
What did
talking
you
about that last
expect? It
episode.
came
We
out in the
talked-
90s.
I know, but I don't know. It just kind of threw me off.
It doesn't have
Mappa.
Mappa level animation. I don't.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, we were talking about that last episode a little bit, but
Mhm.
that's like that almost shot me away from Naruto too. But
Yeah.
I also
You knew it got better. At
I
some point.
understood, like, 'cause
Yeah.
that's what I said last episode. I won't go into it too much, but it was just like I knew that it was gonna get better, so I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna fight through it," you know. But
Yeah.
I'm assuming same thing for One Piece if you actually push
One
through
Piece.
It, so.
I don't even know, when does it really, like, the graphics get better? Is it like
So
after the war arc?
I know it starts off pretty choppy, obviously, because it starts off like like I said, like it came out in the 90s, and then at one point it gets HD, which
Yeah.
makes it like a little bit more clear. But I forget at one point that is. It might be during like Alabasta, which is like episodes like 100-ish, and then the art style doesn't really change or get better until maybe it gets a little bit cleaner, like with the animation after like the time skip.
The time skip, yes, that's where that
It gets a
animation
little
gets
bit cleaner.
way
They don't
better.
change the art style. Yeah, he's like, yeah.
But that's like so far. Into
Yeah,
it.
that's like episode like 600 or
Yeah.
570-ish. So then the animation gets a little bit cleaner. It's like all right, nothing crazy. And then when it's like 900 or like
It's just
800,
insane.
then
it
it's
keeps
like
up with the
Yeah.
time.
yeah. Then they're like just dumping
Yeah.
like money into it, and
Oh,
then it
yeah.
gets better. Yeah.
Yeah, because surely it's not going to be like the studio's not going to be like, all right, guys, let's keep the animation like the same as episode 1 to 100. Let's just keep it the same. We got a good thing going. Like,
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like a nice anime like style. Like it's
Yeah.
very vintage when you first started.
Yeah.
And it just like keeps up for the longest time. And then they switch it up, which I know a lot of people didn't like. They're like the Wano animation. It's like a little too cartoony.
It's a little too cartoony.
Yeah, but like that's the whole point of One Piece.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Gear 5.
Shocker. Hey, no spoilers, no spoilers. He hasn't seen it yet. Leave it.
I'll get there eventually. But
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
like,
in a
you
couple-
could just put
like
like a
20
vague
minutes.
spoiler thing. I've already kind of seen Gear 5 just from.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Gear 5?
How do I feel about Gear 5? It's great. It's funny. I love it.
It's funny, but like I thought it was gonna be some total badass.
I mean, it is. Like, realistically, it is
To
like
me-
the best embodiment of Luffy, though.
Yeah, I guess, but like the animation and everything just reminds me of Looney Tunes.
That was the point.
Right?
Warner Bros. Animated it.
I
that
don't
was
know.
literally the point.
It's
I don't know how I
Warner Bros.
felt about it.
Yeah. Warner Bros. Like teamed up with some of the other animation studios
What?
for like
Really?
some episodes.
Just for that? Well,
Yeah, for that
Gear
episode,
5.
for the Gear 5 reveal
Yeah.
episode.
Oh wow.
Like, you know those Looney Tune cartoons where like a character
It's
like
like
sees
running?
something. No,
Like
this
the-
one's different. Where they like
Oh,
see
yeah.
something and their eyes pop out. It was like that. Like it was
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
a
yeah.
scene in there.
Huh.
And
I
they
just
had like
like-
the same like Looney Tunes background.
That's
and
so
it.
cool. I didn't know
Yeah.
that they like collab. That's kind of
No, they did because it was such like a big like part of the story.
So they needed extra help.
Yeah, well, not that they needed extra help, but
They
it's
probably
like,
would like it.
yeah, and they know that like, it's not gonna break the internet or something, but like people have been waiting for this.
Did it not
episode.
break the internet?
I don't know.
I don't think
so.
I don't think it really did.
No.
Like there was hype
There was
behind
so
it
much hype
before
around
it
it,
came out.
yeah.
People were like, "This
Yeah.
is gonna break the internet,"
Okay.
and then when it came out, it was like still
Eh.
good, obviously, amazing, but I don't think it went to like the point that
As-
people thought it would be.
Yeah.
The real question is, did it crash Crunchyroll?
I think it. Yeah, it did. It
Okay,
did.
okay.
It did.
That's when you know. Like that's
Yeah, I'm pretty
that's
sure.
when
it
you
did.
know. Like,
I'm pretty sure. It
if
did.
it
I could be
crashes
wrong.
Crunchyroll,
I
yeah.
could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it did.
Okay, yeah, but it's okay. So you're saying you don't really think Gear 5 went as
I thought it'd be like crazier to be honest,
Mhm.
but
Less of a, like a joking. Like,
yeah,
art style.
less. I thought it'd be more serious, but it was cool though. Like I like the different like the idea behind it and
Mhm.
everything. It was definitely unique.
Did you hear about the reasoning why it was like that?
No,
So Oda was
I just
like,
assumed because Luffy's like a goofy kind of
Mhm.
character that they
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
made
yeah.
it like that. But
so the reasoning behind it was like Oda was like he doesn't really like serious fights like
Mm.
all the time,
Mm.
and he has characters who have like serious fights. Like Zoro has, all of his.
I don't
fights
think
are, like,
there's
super
one
serious.
single goofy fight for Zoro. To be honest,
No, I don't think there is. So he was like, well, Luffy's the main character, and he wants to have fun while writing his manga. So he was just like, I'm just gonna write whatever. Like, I'm gonna write whatever I want, and he wants to write like fun fights like
who's
that.
Who's gonna oppose him though?
Yeah, exactly. He's the one in charge. Like, no one else can really say anything.
Yeah, who's gonna be like, maybe you should? He's gonna be like, shut up.
Yeah, it's his own idea.
Just face palm the guy and just shut up. But
it was still executed really well. Like, even if it's like since it's like a joking kind of fight, some of the stuff he does in it, it's still like crazy. Like,
yeah.
Well, just like from like
just right off the bat, it was just like, oh, wow, really? Like, okay.
The little clip I saw, like just a couple of the clips I saw like the eyes popping out thing. That was kind of funny. I just saw him like punch dude like through the head. I was just like,
what is going on?
I was like, yeah, I know, like whole cartoon, whatever. Like,
the part just like completely was crazy to me was when he like grabbed Kaido in the dragon form and just started slamming him.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
It was like the
like
Hulk
that
thing,
was insane, yeah.
Kind of like that, but he was spinning him.
Yeah.
Even more disrespectful.
I know.
No, it's cool. No, I mean, I'll get there eventually. I get there eventually, but like I will start watching, and I feel like I'll have to do like a weekly update on like where I am and like One Piece, like just throughout the podcast. Just But
I feel like you have to be a certain kind of person to watch all of One Piece though. Like if you're not really like that in love with anime, like you're not gonna finish it.
I see.
Like you have to watch One Piece knowing that there's a lot of episodes, but being like fine with it. You're like, there's already so much content that like, sure, if I drop this like now, I could pick it up in a month, and there's still like 800 episodes that I can watch and be fine with it, rather than seeing the 1,000 episode count and you're like, bro, I'm not watching that. Like,
it's like almost intimidating, but it's to a point where it's just like I know if I watch it, like that's gonna be like the rest of my life until I get to a good point.
But you can watch other things though. Like it doesn't have to be solely
mentally,
One Piece.
I'm gonna be like One Piece.
Which is fine. Which is fine. It's a great anime.
Yeah, which like I know I just feel like that's how I'm gonna be when I start watching. I'll be like, okay, I'll fight through like the first couple episodes, maybe like the whole animation thing.
First 30, but
like like fight through it, and then and then like I'll be like, okay, I'll watch it. And then once I get through the rough part, then I'll be like, this is everything I need. This is it. Yeah.
I wouldn't even say there are that many rough parts in One Piece. Like after watching all of it, there were only a couple episodes that I actually like skipped because
I definitely skipped quite a few.
What did you skip?
Just like the fillers, I guess. Like just
there's not that much filler.
I know, but there's like certain like kind of stale points, or it's just.
Can you mention any specifically? Because I know like the parts that I skipped exactly.
Let me think about 1,000 episodes I watched and try to pick out one.
You need some time to think about it?
Definitely gonna need some time.
Okay, so I know for a fact. Also, I like how we're just talking about One Piece, and you're just like, yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, no. So there's this. I don't know if you remember, but the like Foxy Pirates episode.
Oh, that I skipped.
I skipped that.
That was so whack. I
wouldn't say it was filler, but it didn't really do anything.
I know,
like it wasn't that important. It was kind of like they just stopped at an island on their way to another one. And had like
the Olympics in a sense. Like it was just.
But like the whole like fighting and reasoning for it was just dumb.
Just
so I was like,
stupid.
I'm not doing this. But it was only like 4 or 5 episodes. I think.
Okay, like a little mini arc.
Yeah. I was just like, this is irrelevant.
Okay.
Like I know it's irrelevant, so I'm just gonna skip it. Aside from that, though, I don't think I skipped anything else.
I see.
Yeah. So a majority of One Piece, I would say, is like pretty much all canon.
Yeah, because like, I have like when I was watching Naruto, I had like a Naruto filler list, like
as you should,
you know, and then like I was watching that, and I was like, okay, a bunch of filler. Like what if you go on Netflix, like the last 2 seasons are
just
all filler, and you can just skip it to like the last episode. But I mean, I looked at One Pieces and like it's there's not a lot of filler. Like I just looked at it and I was just scrolling, and I was like, there's really not a lot of like the red titles, which would be filler, and there's not a lot of it when I was scrolling.
I think some of the things that they might have labeled as filler aren't really that filler either.
Yeah,
like it's still like you can watch it and it makes sense and it's relevant later on, but you could like skip it if you really want to.
I was very impressed with One Piece because it's like this is the same story that's been going on
for like 25 years.
For 25 years,
yeah.
It's just like
and he hasn't even really started like writing One Piece, like
and like because like what I've heard, like it's not gonna end anytime soon. Like it's not like it's not getting to a point where it's like, oh, they're getting close. It's right over there. Like the endings, lights at the end of the tunnel type thing.
Honestly, I would say.
But the movies though, there was one movie where it was like they were actually like fighting for the One Piece. I saw it on TikTok somewhere. I forgot it was.
Did it come out recently? I haven't seen this one. It's not the film Red, is it?
No. It's not that one. There's a different movie, and I think I saw like all the new generation people meeting in like this big like lake area, and they were going up against one guy that had the One Piece, and they were fighting for it. Yeah, it was like a little.
I
It was like a
feel
little.
like that
treasure.
can't just sneak under the radar.
Yeah, this movie doesn't
I seen it on
sound-
TikTok. I don't know if it was like fan made or
It was
what.
probably like just a fan.
It could
Yeah.
be fan made because like just like the fan made like One Punch Man fight with whatever the heck One Punch Man and what's the bad guy's name?
Garo, yeah, Garo.
Yeah, Garo. Like that looked crazy.
Absolutely.
I was like,
One person did that.
yeah, like one person did that.
One
I don't know if
person
you saw
did
that
that.
one, but it was like.
No, I haven't seen
have
that
you seen
one.
One Punch Man?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, like the season 3's, who knows when that's coming out eventually. But like someone did a fan edit of like I guess the big finale fight, and it just looked like amazing. Like it's something like
It was crazy.
it was just like who like this one person did this. There's no way. Like, it was really good looking, but I wonder if it was kind of the same. Maybe it was the same guy who did the One Piece one. Maybe it was the same guy.
Maybe.
But yeah, I don't know. That fight looked cool already. But yeah, the things fans can do, like just
Yeah.
the studios hire
Free.
those guys. Just hire them.
Yeah, for free.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're just out there. Maybe they get a couple bucks from YouTube, whatever. That's what they put it on. But it's like, just don't copyright that though. I wonder if like they have to. I wonder
Like
how,
a fan
they get
animation?
around- Yeah. Oh no, you can't copyright fan animation.
No, you can't because it's not your
Because
own.
it's just a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that. Just like, how did this guy get away with even making this? Like, surely some guy at the studio, some greedy guys, is like,
You can't do this? Nah.
No, this is mine. Yeah.
Crazy amount of views and likes on it. Or?
Yeah. No, it was a huge video. Yeah, like it was massive.
Mhm.
I'm kind of curious on the likes of it. Stall for me while I look this thing up. Or we can
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. It's been out for a while. you know?
Yeah.
Like I remember seeing it like last year sometime. So it's had its fair share of views already. I'm pretty sure.
One Punch Man was just absolutely insane, though. I like the last
Yeah.
alien fight.
Season 1?
Was that season 1? The alien one where he came.
With the
and
giant
he was, like,
ship?
the destroyer or
that's
whatever.
season
That was a sick ass fight. Honestly, I thought that'd be very close.
1. Yeah.
Guess how many views?
Guess how many views
It came out 7 months ago.
Really?
Yeah, or at least no, it came out.
Is
7
that-
months
is
ago.
that, like,
This
the
is
right
the
one?
guy, yeah.
1.5.
1.5. No, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on to that. Hold on to that number. Hold on to that.
Fan animation.
This fan animation came out 7 months ago, and it was a pretty big deal.
From the way he's making it sound like probably
Probably
high
over a
tens.
million.
Yeah.
I would probably say over a million. But
5,
I'm gonna
6.
lowball it and say like 640K.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna lowball it. Just cause.
That's wild. This
Just
is the
'cause.
Price is
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I want to change mine
Just
to
'cause.
5.
You want to change this to 5? Okay. So whatever. that
Never mind.
is.
I'm changing it. 2 million. 2 million.
Okay.
2.1.
Okay. 11 million.
Oh my god!
Holy shit. That's insane.
Fan animation, by the way.
Fan animation.
That's
11
crazy.
million views. This is the guy who made it. So shout out the redhead.
You
guy.
know he got hired after that too.
Yeah,
you
if they
know
didn't
he
hire
got
him-
hired.
If they didn't hire this guy, like
That'd be
because
outrageous.
that was a beautiful video. I'll send it to you later. You can watch it, but it's worth the 11 million views for sure.
Yeah.
By the way, that fight with the alien guy for One Punch Man, right?
Mhm.
In that fight, he punched him a couple times, right?
I see where this is going.
Right? It's supposed to be one punch and KO.
Yeah, but he wasn't
in
fighting
that-
seriously, I don't think. Until like the end where he just punched him once and he.
I feel like
Okay,
I see what you're going. I see what you're getting at.
Because he definitely
Well,
punched
it's One
him
Punch
more
Man,
than-
but he
yeah.
did one punch.
He punched him a lot more times than one.
Yeah.
definitely.
But then
yeah.
the final one was just a fucking KO.
I would only say his name's One Punch Man is because he's just used to ending fights in like
In
one,
one
punch.
punch,
Yeah.
And this dude shows up. He's like, he's like counting the punches probably. He's like,
Mhm.
wait a minute. Then he just like one serious punch and just.
Boom, just absolute
Already?
destroys.
But yeah, no, definitely he's not only One Punch Man. I feel like even with who was it? Did he kill? I'm just trying to think of when he didn't one punch things.
I think he one punched everyone else, no?
Pretty sure he did.
I'm thinking of what about the crab? In like the first couple episodes of One Punch Man, there's like
The
that
crab.
weird like crab thing. He was in like that
This-
big room. He was in like this big grid room.
I'm pretty sure he
Oh no, that was one punch.
Was that
though.
One Punch
That was
too?
still one punch.
Oh yeah, no, because the grocery store and the crab's just like, I'm gonna beat you up until like Tuesday or something. And One Punch Man's like, wait, it's Tuesday? That means the sale ends.
Oh,
Bah!
yeah.
I forgot the actual. Me paraphrasing the anime. I haven't seen it in years, but
I haven't seen it either. You know what I am actually rewatching? Not to derail the conversation. I'm rewatching My Hero.
oh,
I haven't
So
seen
good.
that one yet.
he hasn't seen
So
it. I
you
was
haven't
trying
seen
to
My
put you
Hero?
on it.
haven't seen
So
I was trying to
good.
put you on it when it was coming out, but you just
So-
couldn't get him.
For some reason, it's a lot better now, and I guess
Which part did you start at? Like from the beginning?
from the beginning.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So it's just like being able to see all of it, because when it first came out, I was watching it weekly, and like for me, it's a different feeling when you watch it weekly versus when you just like binge it, because you know like you have like 6 seasons that you can just watch like at your own pace versus like you watch this episode, you know, the next one comes out next week, and you're watching other things in between, so you're not really like keeping track of the story. But it's so good. Like, just season 1 in general.
Yeah, I was looking for a new anime to watch, actually.
Yeah, you
watch
said
My
that
Hero.
earlier. Yeah,
watch My Hero.
They easily dropped their best season, I'd say. Like, I think season 6, the newest season, is their best season, I'd say.
Really?
I'm going to say it's their best season. I don't know if I touched on that in the last episode. I know we talked about My Hero, but I don't know if I said that. But I think season 6 was their best season.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Yeah, just when it comes down to it all. But but yeah, watch My Hero.
I'll check it out.
We can get you back on when you finish it or something, and then you'll be like, so.
How many seasons are there?
6.
Oh, okay.
Like,
but some, I feel kind of short.
Some of them are shorter.
Yeah, there's like some short, or at least it
13
feels,
episodes. Between like 13 and 26.
Like, I feel like it just feels really short. Like, even like I blend some of the seasons together. Like, like season 2 and 3 feel exactly the same.
I don't even know what happened.
No, I know. Like, I know like Stain is the bad guy in season 2, I believe.
Yeah.
But yet I think, no, I don't even know. I really don't even know. When did they fight One for All? All the way around. All for One.
Season 3, maybe? I don't really know.
Yeah, I feel like those 2 seasons for me are just like one
together.
big season.
Yeah.
That's just how I watch it. I just crushed right through it. But.
Yeah, but starting My Hero again is definitely like, I don't know, for me, and I've noticed this with a lot of other anime, but I forgot it for a while, it's like the second watch is always better than the first. Because like when you finish it or you're caught up and then you go back and see everything, there's so many like little details that are sprinkled in the entire time that you might not have like noticed. Like, you've seen season 6, right? Like,
of course.
The episode, I think probably the last episode, but when everyone is like, spoilers, by the way.
Oh yeah, I was told to do spoiler warnings at all the time.
Yeah, spoiler warning.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning.
I was requested to just say spoiler.
I mean, I try to
before I go off and start spoiling things.
Spoiler warning. So click ahead. So the scene where everyone is like standing outside of like, or inside UA. Yeah. Trying to like tell Deku to like get the fuck out. Yeah. That guy with his head is like shaped weird. Like he has like stars on the side and top of his head.
I think I remember that.
That guy was in the first episode. He was standing next to Deku when they were looking at like the first like villain that they ever showed, like the guy.
Sludge dude. Or?
No, the other guy, the guy that could like make himself big.
Muscular. That like. That's my favorite character.
Yeah, great. Anyways, that guy was in the first episode, and it's just like he was there the whole time, and he was like talking to Deku in the first episode too. So when it goes all the way back to season 6, you're like, oh, like I know this character, like he's been here.
Because that's the guy who stuck up for Deku, right? Or?
He didn't really stick up for him. He was just kind of like interacting with Deku.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, yeah, you should like keep doing your best. You can be a hero too, without even knowing that Deku was quirkless.
Yeah.
So it's just like later on.
That's one thing I always like about My Hero. When you get to watch it there, just be like in the background, because it's like the whole thing with My Hero. It's like 80% of the population have some sort of power of some sort.
80%.
80%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 80%.
And then the other 20% is quirkless.
Yeah, and that's the main character is quirkless, or he starts off quirkless. Spoiler, but he starts off quirkless. But like just the other like random background people who are just like cats or something. Because that's like, they just like random, because like they just get whatever animal or whatever power.
Yeah, whatever power. It's like random.
Yeah, they just get turned into like a cat, and then they just walk around. They have like some mall or something hanging out. Then there's just a cat person walking. It's so weird.
Literally, Tokoyami in class 1A. He just has like the face of a bird.
Yeah, it's like a dude with a bird.
Just because.
That's just like part of the world that they just have.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. I also found out like they explained it at the start where like some people's quirks aren't what they actually think they are. Like, I forget what the explanation was for, but they were like, oh, like, when you first get your quirk, it might be like, oh, you can shoot water out of your hand. And then you live your whole life thinking that that's what your quirk is. But in reality, it's like, oh, like, I can collect moisture in the air and then shoot it out of my finger or any finger. And then it changes over time. It's just like a better understanding of your quirk.
Yeah, I was about to say, too, I was like, did they ever explain why people are just cats? Like, do you just, like,
no.
Because, like, you don't get sometimes you get your powers at birth, but, like, sometimes you don't. Is that right? Or no? You always get your powers at birth.
Yeah, not at birth. At like a certain age. Like everyone had it at like kindergarten-ish.
Yeah. So that means like, I don't know if they ever touched on that, but that means like one day you're just like a normal person.
Yeah, and then next day you're a cat.
You're a cat. Like,
it could legitimately be like
yeah. Yeah, that's not a huge part in the anime. Don't let that shy you away or nothing, but that's just like...
Have you guys seen Black Clover?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a watch? Like, is it a must watch?
No.
It's not good.
No. Okay. Okay. Let me preface this.
You're gonna let the audience shoot him.
As soon as they heard me say no, just
yeah.
Unsubscribe.
They're out there. Put your thumbs away.
Yeah. Straight going to Twitter, just like fucking hate this podcast. But no, Black Clover. Is it a must watch? I would put it in the same kind of category as Fairy Tail, where it's like you could watch it, but you're better off watching something else.
Fair enough.
It's kind of in the same like vein. I would say like it's obviously marketed to like the same kind of people, like fucking 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
But like the story, he's like, why I oughta.
I was just being the audience.
Why I oughta. No, it's good. I will say it is good. It starts off a little rough though. If you don't mind like listening to screaming and yelling like in the beginning, it gets better later on, and the story's like all right. But for me,
I'm only on episode 20, I think. So,
oh really? You haven't finished it?
I'm still pretty early. I haven't finished it. I meant to watch it, then I think I switched to Naruto after like 5 episodes. And just forgot about it because that's how it goes.
Is it one of those animes that gets better over time? Or?
Yes. Yeah. I would say like this is definitely a wild take, but I would say I watched all of Black Clover, but wasn't super invested in it because I was like, oh, it's just like a cool like kind of like. Not a clone of like Naruto, but like it's one of those kind of anime where it's like, you know, there's gonna be a lot of episodes. It's cool, you know, they have their power system, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, this is like an alright anime. And then I think there's maybe like 157 episodes out right now. So when it got to like episode like 140, they were like building up this new arc, and I was like, okay, like it's either gonna be hit or miss. And then they actually like explain like what was going on, and it's just crazy. Like it's really good. And I would say like that's the point where I fell in love with the show, like episode like 140-ish. Which for some people they're like, if it's not good by episode 5, goodbye.
Peace.
It just has to be like the whole like this, as I keep saying, like you just know that it's gonna get better. So you're just kind of like mentally fighting through it, even though like.
Well, I didn't even know it was gonna get better. I was just watching it to say I've like watched it and completed it.
That's definitely when I've been watching it slowly, like just like an episode a week, just because.
It's not bad. It's not a bad anime.
It's not terrible at all. Like I think what was the last thing I saw? I think they were fighting they went to the village.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Yes. I guess.
Preface it with spoiler
for
warning.
episode 20, I guess. Like,
yeah.
They get to the village. The village is like under siege by like some like mist and ice mages. Yeah, and like they just fought those guys and then they got away or something.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, oh, I guess we won. Be like, no, they escaped. But like, but they're all just like happy. They're like, yeah, we did it. But that's as far as I got. I like Asta's character though.
Yeah, does he have like a brother?
He does have a brother
as well. Is he kind of like the main role as well, or is he just kind of a side? Like?
I would say they're both kind of the main character. Asta more so than his brother, but like
they focus on Asta a lot just because he's the whole like
he's the weirdo that's
I don't have any magic power.
It's
like of course they're gonna focus on him. He's like, I'm gonna be the greatest even though I have no power. And everyone's like, no, you're not. You have no power.
Yeah, his brother gets a decent amount of screen time though. So
there's so many new animes coming out.
There are.
I'm super excited. Do you guys have any animes that you guys are looking forward to seeing?
Well, Attack on Titan is one.
Yeah, the new season.
JJK.
Are you caught up on Attack on Titan? I can't remember.
Yes.
I remember we were talking about it. Yeah, you caught up on
that? I'm pretty much,
Yeah, I remember we were talking about it before.
I think we talked about that on like episode 1 or 2. No?
Probably every episode.
Every episode. You can't have an anime podcast without talking about
Attack on Titan. Yeah.
When are they released? Like, is there word on when they're gonna release the
fall?
October.
Yes,
October.
Oh, wow.
October or something. I think there's supposed to be a trailer soon.
Oh, I think it's already out.
No? Another one, I think.
Oh, another.
There is one already out, but I think there's gonna be another
one.
Yeah. Arlene still has the last episode in manga form.
Well,
so she could read ahead and spoil it for us. So we have to be nice to her. Yeah, is what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Shout out Arlene.
Yeah, but Attack on Titan is always a good one. What else have you been watching? Do you watch Fairy Tail? You watch Naruto?
Buddy, I've seen so many. I've seen Food Wars. I've seen Sword Art Online. I've seen
Want me to put up an anime
Yeah,
list?
honestly, if you were to list them, I'd be like, yes,
got
I've
you,
watched
I got
that.
you.
7 Deadly Sins. That's a really good one. I like that one a lot. I don't know if you've seen that one.
No.
Seven
It's a good
Deadly
one.
Sins, more
Yeah.
like 7 Deadly
That's
Frames. Jesus Christ.
That's a good one.
I enjoyed that one a lot. That one is good. Hunter x Hunter for sure.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're gonna continue it.
The manga's being continued at the moment,
But they're not.
super far.
Oh,
like it's
They're probably not
coming out
going
really
there
slow.
for a while. We were saying
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
another episode too.
That was a good one.
Have you seen 86?
86?
86.
No, I haven't seen.
Akame got killed.
What's the one with the gang wars in high school? Tokyo
Revengers.
Revengers. That was a good one.
What are your thoughts on that?
That was good. I liked it.
You
You didn't like that one?
No. It was good.
Yeah.
But the most recent season sucked balls.
Oh,
Like,
I
dropped
don't think
it.
I'm fully caught up
Like,
on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not to spoil it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I didn't. It was
No, I know.
just my opinion. I
Yeah,
could
it's
be
a
wrong.
common theme here that just AJ has a lot more anime repertoire than I do.
Yeah.
So it's just like AJ goes like, yeah, it's just like this anime. He's like, have you seen it? I was like, no, of course not.
What else is
There's
there on
also
that list?
one with like, what is it? 12 someone, like 12, it's about like 12 assassins and like, spoiler alert, like each and every one of them dies, even the main character. Do you know what I'm talking? Spoiler alert, but like, all of them dies, including the main character.
Spoiler alert, guys. Drops a literal nuke.
It's like,
Everyone
Okay,
dies.
so I know exactly what anime you're talking about, but I'm not gonna say it for the sake of like.
What
peace
is
of
it? What is
mind.
it called?
Don't
though?
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That
We're
was-
moving on.
That was
you can say it, I
definitely.
can cut it out. You can say it.
It's Akame got killed.
That's the one. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
All the main
Yeah.
characters die.
Yeah.
Chop this shit up,
It's
bruh.
insane, bro. Like I've never seen an anime like that.
That one
before.
was really good.
That
one
was good.
really
Yeah.
No, I wonder if I can just like bleep it. That's definitely a clip for sure.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna have
bleep
to-
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bleep that. That's funny. That's wild. What if you just did that? That's crazy.
Hey man, I said.
This is why you're not coming back on the podcast.
I said spoiler alert, man.
Oh wow, that makes it so much better.
The only way you're coming back on the podcast if you finish My Hero. That's
Oh
it.
my
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
goodness.
Anything else that's not worth. No.
And you have a week to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you know that life you have? No, done. You have to watch My
That's
Hero. That's it.
hilarious.
Before we get too far away with it, the One Piece live action came out.
Yes, it
At
did.
this time, it came out like a couple days ago. At the moment of filming this, have you guys seen it?
I've seen snippets and trailers and stuff about it, and it looks pretty interesting. But I think it's a little too cringy for me, to be honest.
Too cringy just
Yeah.
because of like the whole.
Just the fact that it's like real life, and it's just like,
Like live action.
yeah, live action. It's not gonna be the same animation, and
Well, because like my thing, like just because as we know, I haven't seen it, but like I've seen the characters from one. I almost said One Punch Man. I've seen the characters from One Piece, and like
the disrespect.
they have some like weird character design. Not weird, but they have like some interesting character designs.
Yeah,
Where it's
I
like
wonder.
people just aren't built like that, like normally. So I was like wondering how they're gonna do that in the live action.
Chopper.
I don't know.
What? Like what? How is that even gonna happen?
CGI.
All right, like
Yeah, like I mean, like obviously, yeah, they could just CGI people, but like I was just wondering, yeah, just like for some of the character designs, like they just have like some interesting character designs that like people just don't look like that, and I was wondering how they like even like faces wise, like I just can't give any proper examples, but just I'm sure some people have like some oddly designed faces compared to like real life, and I was always just curious on how they're gonna like pull that off or just.
I wouldn't say the faces are the issue. I would say like just like
the fighting.
no,
animation.
like the proportions of the characters. Like some characters are giants, some characters are shaped
Yeah.
very weirdly.
Like,
So like
'cause-
pulling that off like in
yeah.
live action just will either look really good or really trash.
Yeah, because like playing Jump Force and like they have like Blackbeard as a character, and just playing as him in Jump Force, he's huge. And I was like,
Well,
you
same with
just-
Whitebeard too. Like he's huge. Like he's tall.
He doesn't
as
know
hell.
who that is.
I'm just like, oh yeah, Whitebeard.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
Yeah.
who Whitebeard is.
No, but yeah, another big guy. But yeah, I was always just curious on like how they're gonna like make these guys live action. Like, they're just gonna get like some big dude to play him and be like, "Here's Blackbeard."
Yeah,
enjoy
Just
it."
call up the Big Show real quick.
Yeah, just edit it in post.
Yeah, I mean, I was always just very curious. I mean, I haven't seen it.
It's definitely something to watch. So I think I'm definitely gonna check it out.
You're gonna watch it eventually.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
will as well.
Yeah, it's just it's been out for a couple.
Give it a
years
chance at least.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah,
I haven't
sure.
seen too much of like live action. I've seen like the Dragon Ball Z live action. Yeah.
This will
But
be
I
my
saw
first
that
one.
as a kid, so like I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was just like
Yeah.
automatically.
I was just like, this is
enjoyable.
cool. Like I don't care about the
I
story.
think that was in like the first like Lost episode that we recorded. We were talking about
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Avatar and stuff, and it's just like,
Oh my god, the
remember,
Avatar
like,
live
the-
action.
Like yeah, we were talking about the live action one. Like as a, I don't know if you saw it. Do you ever watch Avatar? No, none of it.
Haven't seen
Avatar,
Avatar.
Last
like
Airbender.
the.
Last Airbender.
Okay, yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
it.
not the blue people.
No. I've seen both. But like,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about the live action, like our first Lost episode there, and just leaving the theater. Well, you scared me.
The camera.
I scared you. Just talk. Bro.
I thought the camera turned
No,
on. I was
it
like,
didn't.
no, it didn't. But yeah, like watching that, like as a little kid, I like left the theater just like that was a dope movie. No, it wasn't.
No.
It was a really
Just
bad
mid.
movie.
But like, it doesn't need to like be like a good movie for like the plot or anything. Like you just enjoy like seeing it in
Yeah.
theaters too.
But yeah, I feel like even like I tried watching it a couple of years ago, and I was just like, I was
I
just
can't
like,
get through this.
"Ugh," I couldn't do it. I just couldn't.
Just cringy or.
Yeah, it was just like it was cringy and just not like faithful to the show.
Yeah, didn't really go like one for the source material. Like they changed a bunch of stuff. And it just
Yeah.
was not the same.
So like I'm also wondering with that too, because with I almost said One Punch Man again.
Jesus,
with One
the
Piece
disrespect.
One Piece Man, no. With One Punch, wow, I actually did it that time. With One Piece being over 1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
Like this Netflix series, they're gonna have to like condense it. I'm assuming.
I don't exactly know what they're doing for it, but like I think it's like fairly fast paced. Like they're not gonna do everything one for one.
Yeah,
They're
like I
gonna skip
assume
over
they're
some
gonna.
stuff.
Yeah,
The
they're
most
gonna skip it.
important and
Yeah,
exciting
like
parts.
getting all the crew members and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I was just like, obviously they're not gonna have no Netflix live action animation.
For
It's gonna have
1,000.
1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
That would kind of be cool though.
It would be
The
cool.
budget
but
for
they're
that?
not gonna, yeah.
Crazy.
Like the budget probably for just like what they probably release 25 episodes maybe.
I don't even think so. I think it's like less than 10.
That's
maybe.
hilarious.
I don't
Yeah, but even with that, like, there's no way they're gonna have the budget to even make.
They
that.
did
Unless
put a
it
lot of
just goes
effort.
off. Yeah.
They put a lot of effort into it.
Well, I saw the trailer and I was just like, oh, cool. Like,
You're not allowed to watch that, by the way, until you
dang,
finish.
I was about to get
the
into that. I was gonna be like,
actual
I'm gonna watch that
You're
first.
not allowed-
Instead of One
no.
Piece, like
No.
this
No, I was
animated
just gonna
series.
watch it and then watch One Piece after. And be
No.
like,
You honestly, you realistically couldn't.
yeah, you're not the boss of me.
Yeah,
You
dude.
can, but you're gonna just
you
ruin
could,
it.
You
Like
could do that and then just transition into the anime whenever the live action ends.
Yeah, no. I
maybe
was
you
like,
can watch the first 50 live action and then just skip over to the animated version.
maybe I'll like figure out like how far the
Live action goes.
live action goes. And then
Not
I'll
that
watch-
far.
Yeah, probably. I'm assuming not that far.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have all of the straw. Well, not all of the straw hats, but like the main, like the core, which is like Zoro, Luffy, Sanji, Nami, and I think that's it. So just
Usopp.
Usopp, so
Yeah.
5 of them, and then I don't
What
think
about Chopper though? I want to know. What
Well,
his-
that's in the Grand Line, no? So like they
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
get
yeah,
to that
yeah.
point,
Yeah.
and there's a lot that happens.
Maybe they
before.
save them for later. You know, maybe because they
No,
people
they
are looking
have
for
to.
him. You know?
wonder who the fuck's gonna play him. To be honest.
Yeah, they
What's
have.
it
I don't know how much you guys know about it, but I don't think they have any like notable actors either. They got a bunch
No?
of like, they got a bunch of like C-list, like sub C-list,
Which I think is
actors
good.
and stuff. Yeah, I think it's better off. Like they just if that's like their start, like their big break, you know, that's pretty cool. To be like their
Yeah.
big break. Yeah, just from like a acting character wise like view, that's just pretty cool. Like yeah, it was in a live action One Piece. Maybe it's good. Maybe that like
It could also
ruins
like
them, you know?
backfire.
It's getting a
Yeah.
lot of attention though. I've noticed.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, I've only heard good things about it, but that was also on Twitter. People's opinions on Twitter don't mean anything.
What do you mean? That's what I go by.
No.
That's how I live life on X.
No. Yeah, on X. Don't even call it that.
No, it's still called Twitter. How do you it's just,
Why would you name it X? It's not a porn website. Bro.
Just tell Elon. Look into the
I'm
camera and
telling
tell Elon. Look into the camera and tell him. He's watching.
Elon Musk, you're a piece of shit.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Everybody
Clip
get
it,
canceled.
put it on
He's
YouTube.
gonna take your Wi-Fi away.
Oh no, not my Wi-Fi.
He's gonna use his Starlink and just.
He's gonna take your Tesla away too. Though.
Yeah, he's gonna. You're never gonna get a Tesla. You're gonna like try to buy one, and he's gonna be like, "Nah, remember what you said at this exact date? You're not getting a Tesla."
Unlucky.
He's always watching. But the other thing I want to talk about, if we're good with One Piece, we just watched JJK. first episode of the Shibuya arc. Nice, fresh in our heads.
Yeah.
So, like, I've already seen it.
Spoiler warning.
Yeah, spoiler warning for the first
Everyone
episode
dies.
of the new season. You know, Gojo, dead.
Again.
Yeah, Geto, dead. But it's going to be all about the new episode, so you just skip through it. But what do we think about it? Just
We should definitely add timestamps to be.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, I was just adding text on screen.
Well, like I've seen it on like when I listen to the anime podcast I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
When I listen to the
Don't
anime
shout them
podcast I
out.
listen to.
We're not shouting out the
No,
competition.
he's kind of the one of the guys is kind of mean. Like he's just like not mean, but he's just like his stuff is like his. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, he's gatekeeping.
Yeah, like he's just like this is mine. So I,
I
don't want to
hate
mess with him.
gatekeeping ass motherfuckers.
He's told a couple stories of when he's just like someone tried to kind of like also share like a little bit of spotlight like of his stuff, and he's like
No.
and he like got him like deleted off of YouTube type thing. Like
Okay.
Yeah,
So we're
yeah.
definitely not
God
shouting
damn.
them out.
But there's
That's
also
a
like
little
this one
intense.
guy who was like literally like taking his videos and just translating them to like Spanish, and they're like word for word. And
Oh,
stuff
okay.
Like that. And like he didn't like that obviously, and like he was just like, yeah, no, you're done, buddy.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's just some other cases where he's been like, yeah, no. He like he got people deleted off of YouTube. So
That's crazy.
I couldn't say nothing, but I'll cut that part out. But yeah,
Yeah, so
JJK
he doesn't come for you.
Yeah, I'm scared.
I'm scared.
He's a cool guy. I like listening to him, but like he's not with his stuff though. You know. Like,
You don't
his
know
stuff
who it is. You don't have to cut it out.
Yeah. I guess so. But yeah.
But the episode,
Yeah, what do we think about the episode?
overall, I didn't like the fact that the filler was like half the episode. It's kind of a waste, to be honest.
They like lightly had a filler like half an episode.
Yeah.
I bought the manga too like recently, and
For like starting with the Shibuya arc, or
yeah.
Okay.
Or it's literally just like the last episode of the last season,
Mhm.
Or the last half of the season. Anyway, but yeah, and then it goes as far as to let's see, when what's his name, Mekamaru fights Mahito.
Mahito?
That's where it like cuts out. So I didn't even see the big gun.
Oh,
dude.
so you
I
saw
didn't
that
get
for the
to
first
see
time.
that. Yeah, that was the first time I saw that. And but yeah, so like that whole little thing with the girlfriend and the earthworm dude, like that wasn't in there. But I mean, it was
Just
just kind of
filler.
it was kind of in there, I guess, just to be like, here's what your characters have been up to.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But I wonder if I was just to go back there. I wonder if that girl's gonna be important. I wonder.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's like gonna be the first
Couldn't-
and last time we see
couldn't
her.
tell you.
Yeah,
I feel like it might be the last time we see her, to
Probably.
be honest.
yeah, because like I feel like it was such a not that it was like a huge plot point, but just for that half of the episode, it was just like this is it. We're focusing on not so fat girl anymore, and now she's crushing on Yuji.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt we'll see her.
Yeah, and I was just wondering like what I mean, like why, like you know, like but
It's gonna turn into a romantic anime.
I'd be down if she turns into a bad guy, but that'd just be so.
She turns into a
There's
bad
no reason
guy.
for it.
I know that'd just be so like telegraphed.
You don't want to date me? I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, like she's just like, you don't want to date me, then I curse you, and then just
The manga readers that have
goodness.
like finished or caught up to JJK in the manga, they're just like,
they're like, oh, let me tell you.
yeah, she's
I'm
probably not relevant.
Yeah,
if
no,
I'm being
I don't
honest,
think so
probably
either.
not.
But I mean, overall, episode wise, like, okay, I'm gonna like minus that first little filler part because I don't think that's really important. But like, just from the not filler. So I guess as soon as they went from the four of them looking for Mekamaru and stuff, I think from that point to the end, I like it.
Which wasn't even that long for me.
No, it wasn't even that long.
It's probably like 5-6 minutes, to be
Yeah.
honest.
It was really
Yeah,
just the
short.
end of the episode.
Yeah, just the
I
latter
liked
half.
it. Like, I just like the idea, like, because I think you said that when it's just like, because Mekamaru has his heavenly pact, and he gets like
repaired.
by
Mahito.
Mojito, like the drink.
Mojito.
Mojito.
What a name.
Like that must just mean he gets like an infinite hack now because he gets his
I
body
think
back,
so, yeah.
and he has like some god tier like cursed energy. Like that's wild. Yeah, no, he's dead, but he's definitely. There's no way he's gonna.
He's not going to survive that unless
I mean, he
Gojo
could.
just magically appears
Yeah.
and boom, just
Knowing
dead.
Gojo, yeah, he
Kills
probably
everyone.
will. Like just prediction wise, like what do we think's gonna happen to Mekamaru?
That's the thing I like about JJK though, because we don't know.
No.
Like it could go in either direction. So I feel like
it's
I feel like-
opposite. I feel like we know Gojo's going to come and rescue him type thing. Like, especially after he got...
Louis,
after he got killed, it was the most obvious thing that he's actually not dead.
Well,
He's
yeah,
gonna come
because
back
we
and
saw
absolutely
season
slaughter
one
him.
first.
That was like a prequel, though. So
Yeah, we saw it. Of course, we know he's not dead.
Yeah.
Like, duh.
But also at the same time, it's like he's not dead.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also it's like he's definitely not dead because just out of the world and in the world, he's not dead.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's
I'm
too
wondering,
OP.
like, because what's his face? Ghetto dropped like the veil too, so he can't just like.
Oh yeah, he can't
So-
communicate with anyone
Yeah,
outside
because
of
I
it.
don't think he can use his little Mekamaru puppet that's in Kyoto or whatever. I don't think he can use that thing. With the
No.
veil. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm not sure if.
I think they showed that he had like a signal jam or whatever.
Yeah, well, that's what the veil.
Yeah,
was
it
for
did
anyway.
say that
Yeah.
there's this jammer.
So yeah, then I'm just wondering like, because he's screwed. He's gonna have to break the veil
Yeah.
and run.
Unless
And
he
he-
just absolutely fucks up both people, you know?
Yeah, but I don't think he will.
Yeah.
If
it's-
Mekamaru ends up even getting close to
1v2?
killing any of them on a 1v2,
But even
That'd
still,
be
even
insane.
even if he survives, he's just a traitor. Like,
Mhm.
sure, he's gonna reveal like Geto's plan, but like still.
yeah, like he already knows. I feel like that's the reason why he's gonna survive is because he has information,
Mm-hmm.
and I just thinking that he's gonna somehow live that situation, and he's gonna be like,
An escape could be
yeah, he's
possible.
gonna like escape somehow. He's gonna be like,
Yeah.
good guys.
Mm-hmm.
Ghetto's gonna do
Or
something.
maybe he gets the word out right as he dies.
Yeah,
like, you
like
know.
a Jiraiya with the frog.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What an
That's not
episode.
That's
Cut it.
without context.
Now let's talk
That's
Just
about
without
cut it.
context, Yeah.
Just cut it. Just cut it.
That's without context.
Nope, I'm cutting it.
But
R.I.P. the great man.
I told Arlene that my kid has to have the middle name Jiraiya.
That's hilarious. You name Itachi Jiraiya.
Bruh.
His name's gonna be Itachi Jiraiya Lugsden.
That's really the fastest divorce ever.
Just get a divorce because your kid's name's something weird. That would be good.
That's funny.
Imagine that kid trying to go through school. He'd just be like, my parents aren't together
Bully.
because of my name.
Oh, what's your name?
He just gets non-flashback. He's just like, that's why mommy and daddy keep fighting.
Mhm.
but, yeah, I'm looking forward to the season though. Still,
Yeah.
I don't see Mekamaru surviving.
I don't either.
I don't see why he would.
I
survive.
see him escaping, but
I would.
I don't think they're just gonna kill
Yeah,
him.
but he had a
off.
chance to escape already.
Yeah, and he still went for the kill.
I don't know why.
He just wanted to show off.
I
He
think
did want to
so.
just show
I
up.
think so.
He's like, I got this new body.
Yeah.
I still have my heavenly pack.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I would have just
honestly,
ran. I would have ran.
That's actually crazy.
You know what Mahito does to people, bro? I would have ran.
And he's seen it too because he literally said that he's seen it.
Mhm.
He had all the little computer
And he
screens.
still chose to fight.
And he's still like, yeah, I could just.
He
fight.
watched Mahito fight Nanami and Yuji, and was like, yeah, I could take him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could
He
take
seems
him.
confident though.
he seems very confident,
Yeah.
but like, I feel like it's just misplaced confidence.
Yeah,
He's just like,
for sure.
he's
He's
like,
not
yeah,
him. He's
no,
just not
He's
him.
not that guy.
Like it's
No.
not called Mahito. Sorry, it's not called Mekamaru the anime. It's
Mhm.
like it's not. I don't care how big your bodyguard or whatever the heck with the what he's had like times or something that he uses to like charge his power or whatever it was.
I'm pretty sure that just takes away his from his life.
Yeah, so does that mean he's only like 18 years old then? Is that what they're saying?
No, it might be like the amount of time he has left to live or something. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
That's what it seems
Because it
like
went
it
down to
is.
17, right?
Or 16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was at 17, went down to 16.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he could be 17, right? Like they're all high school students, right? So,
Yeah.
So he could be 17-year-old. So he could literally just be sacrificing his own life, charging up whatever,
Cursed energy.
power of friendship, cursed energy blast he has coming out of his hand.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
Which
sick
seemed-
attack though. At the
Yeah,
end
it
there.
seemed to be
yeah.
pretty effective.
Yeah.
You'd think so, but like
You
I
already
he
know
took-
it's Mahito he's fighting against, so it's not
Yeah.
gonna do anything.
Like you're right, like he took that point blank, and Mahito's just like, yeah, okay, yeah.
Just
Yeah, he's gonna do that anime thing where he just like gets launched backwards and he's like
50
now we
million
begin.
feet,
Yeah. But yeah, even if he like gets close to killing Mahito, then Geto's just gonna be like, yeah, that's
Alright.
enough, and then just
my turn to absolutely fuck you up and
Yeah.
end it right there.
I was always just like I was looking at Geto and just like Geto and Gojo just for being like super cocky, as they should be, but like they're also just like both like super cocky.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like I feel like they're at this point and like they're planning whatever he's planning. I don't know, something. But
Ghetto's
whatever
plan for
he's-
Shibuya?
What's that?
Ghetto's plan in
Yeah,
Shibuya?
yeah. I feel like he has something planned and like
We know the plan.
what's the plan?
They said it at the end of last season. To seal away Gojo.
What?
And
Seal away Gojo?
Yeah, to see. You watch the same anime I watch?
I don't know. That was the plan.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. That's news to me.
He said it.
He lost.
I thought.
No, they said that.
I thought he was gonna like try to create like a world with.
Well, yeah, that's his like motivation.
But he has to
like,
get the good sorcerers out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
their plan is to seal away Gojo.
Oh yeah.
Because if you do that, then yeah, but you can't kill him though, or else he's like, or else
yeah,
his eyes just gonna
because
get passed on to whatever the heck. You also just can't kill him.
What?
His eyes is the
get passed on to who?
Because the 6 eyes thing. Maybe that's spoiler territory. I don't know. I think I might have watched a little too many videos.
You've watched video, bruh.
Yeah. No, but like
they get passed down. I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
No, like they have
his technique.
No, like his eyes that he has, they're special, right?
Mm-hmm.
His eyes are special. I think this is definitely going into spoiler manga territory.
Mm-hmm.
But like his eyes are special. So they in that Jujutsu Kaisen world, there can't be 2 people with those same eyes.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
No, I've never heard that either.
I know. Sorry,
save your spoilers for yourself.
Okay.
No, there can't be 2 people with the 6 eyes. Man, shut up.
Well, because it sounds like it's like the Avatar type vibes, where it's just like
no.
Maybe as soon as like
we don't know. The only thing that's been revealed about Gojo with his eyes is that he's like the first person to have the 6 eyes and the limitless technique.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't know any more than that.
That's it. He's a mystery.
Pretty much.
Well, you're welcome.
I'm not gonna remember any of this.
No, I know. I don't even know when that's gonna like show up in the anime.
Probably later on.
Like, yeah, like I don't know if it's like obviously it's important, but we don't know
Mm-hmm.
like how relevant to the story it's gonna be, right? But that's just what I heard anyway. But okay, so the Shibuya arc, they're sealing away Gojo.
Yeah. I forget what the rest of the plan is, but sealing away Gojo is definitely one of them.
That's the main one, huh?
Killing all the guys and then creating a world with.
Yeah.
With no
That's
monkeys.
the end goal. No monkeys.
No monkeys.
No monkeys.
That's what Ghetto says. He
That
calls
is-
them monkeys.
He does call them monkeys.
He calls them monkeys.
Ghetto's transition into like absolute villainy. Crazy.
Good.
Crazy.
Good with a capital.
They're like,
G.
"Did you kill your parents?" He's like, "Come on now."
Yeah.
I started with them, and I'm like, "Yo."
Yeah. What are your thoughts on like the last season? Like not the last season.
The first
but,
half
like,
of
the
this
first
new
half
season.
of the season.
Like the hidden inventory arc.
The hidden inventory arc.
It was good. Well,
Just good.
yeah. Like,
Only good. The door.
The door.
I don't know. I mean, this is a good anime for sure, but I definitely have some other ones that.
You're not putting it up on top. Of
No.
It's not top of your list?
No, not on top of my list.
What is on top of your list? Like-
For sure, One Piece, Naruto,
Okay.
Tokyo Revengers. I really like that one. It was really good.
This guy hates it.
That was a really good one. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know.
You
No,
need
this
two,
one's
you
definitely.
need 2 more for a top 5.
I like the first season, man. I like the first season of
Tokyo Revengers, or what?
JJK.
Mm.
But the second, like, what's going on right now, it's just like kind of boring to me
Just
so
wait.
far. Yeah,
Just-
it's gonna get more interesting for sure. But
it is
for
a lot
now-
of setup. I feel like it's not that it's like boring. I enjoy it for sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a lot of setup. Like it's just kind
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
this is why Ghetto and Gojo are like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of what happened in that first half, and
Yeah.
it's like you get to see.
Yeah, but that's something that we didn't even know after the first season, so it's
Yeah.
definitely relevant, especially
Like,
after watching the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're like, why is Ghetto like this? Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, why is he just built like this?
Mhm.
Or why is he just acting like this? Especially in like that scene where they were playing basketball, when they had almost the exact opposite like ideals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it was Gojo who's just like,
Yeah,
all
I
these
could
people
kill
are
anyone
weak.
because-
Yeah.
And then like and then now
Cocky
it just switched in
motherfucker.
like 4 episodes where
Yeah.
it's just like, I'm gonna protect everybody, and then Ghetto's
Mhm.
like monkeys.
Are you Gojo Satoru because you're the strongest, or are you the strongest because you're Gojo Satoru?
Get that tattooed on my
Bars.
arm. And get that tattooed. But no, yeah, I want to see what the season.
I'm looking forward to it. Like, hopefully, it gets more like season 1 with all the action and all the crazy
Oh, no, it will.
fights.
Oh, I
It
think
will.
it'll get there.
Oh no, it will.
Just from what I've just like heard whispers of,
Mhm.
like us just saying that anything is boring in Jujutsu Kaisen at this moment is
Yeah.
Cap.
someone's just sitting there just like, oh, you just won. That's all I've heard.
Yeah.
Did you see the movie? You saw the movie, right?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you watched that recently.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool because that's in one of the other episodes. Is that one out yet? I don't know if that one's out yet. I can't remember which episode that is. But I was just drooling over Yuta because I like him a lot.
Pause. Pause.
Pause, I guess, but
That's
That's
from the movie, right?
definitely
Yeah.
That's definitely
Yeah.
a clip right there.
I don't know how I feel about that guy, to be honest.
No?
His
get out.
Did you know he's supposed to be the main character?
yeah, I kind of figured, but it's just like I still prefer the main
Yuji?
character. Yeah.
Same.
Oh,
Yeah.
God,
Same.
the door. It's right there.
What do you mean?
Yeah, bro,
It's
he's just 10 times better, bro. Like, I don't know.
Oh, that hurts, but okay. I'll agree to disagree, I guess.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I'm just a huge fan of Yuta, but I like Yuji.
Why do you like Yuta better than Yuji?
It's cool. He's just a cool, like.
You like his curse?
I know the curse is like no more, but he's just built different now too. With like, can he still copy abilities? I don't even know.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely can. Because he did that, like, the little
Microphone?
voice thing.
Yeah.
Microphone.
But that was just
For speech?
That was just because he was using Rika as like a battery
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to see him again. I don't think he's really cool. I think he's just a cool character.
Well, I don't know if he's in the Shibuya arc, but I know
Definitely not.
I know there's another arc after that.
Okay.
I think it's called like the Culling Games or whatever.
Okay.
And he's definitely involved,
Yeah.
and I think he goes crazy during that arc.
Well, that's what I was just saying with that one too when I brought him up the first time. There, it's just I like his motivation more than I like Yuji's motivation.
To die a good death or to save people.
Yuta.
Yuji's motivation.
Yeah. Like I like Yuta's motivation. Like his whole thing was like he's saving Rika and all that, which I like that. And now that he's like not doing that, I'm kind of curious on like what he's like now. Now that he did his mission, I don't know, like just done deal. He did it.
What's next?
Yeah, I'm wondering what's next. But like that Yuta, I like that Yuta. What he was fighting.
Apparently, Yuta now. I don't know if this is true, but what the whispers are telling me is that Yuta just is like Black Air Force energy in the anime. Like, he's just like he's just a demon. Like I don't know if that's true.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah,
I don't doubt it.
We'll see.
Do you have a favorite character in JJK?
Panda.
I'm so bad at the names, but he's part of the squad.
Megumi? Just describe him.
He wears like the blue full suits. He's
Good stuff.
black hair.
Megumi.
He's part of, is that the name?
Megumi, yeah.
Yeah. I think he's pretty
He was
badass.
in the most recent episode.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
part of the trio, yeah.
Yeah.
That trio. He is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I
The
like him.
Sasuke of JJK.
Yeah. Kind of low key, but still badass at the same time.
Yeah, he's cool. His curse technique's really cool too.
His domain expansion from last season.
The domain expansion.
You know what I found funny? I think it was a meme I saw on Twitter. It's like how they portray the heroes versus the villains in JJK. Like when the heroes are like going off, they look like the most demented people on the planet.
Yeah.
And then you have someone like Mahito who's just like smiling all the time, just like happy go lucky.
Dude's like the Joker, I swear.
Yeah.
Well, what's he gonna do? Die? Like he's
No.
Like how are you supposed to exercise this guy? You can probably just like revive himself from like a fingernail or something and just run away or something. I don't know. Like
As he always does.
Yeah, like he was doing that the whole transformation. Who said Luffy? I think that was you.
Oh, where he made his arm big?
Yeah.
His arm got.
He did
He just
third
like,
gear.
Yeah, he just pulled a Luffy and
year
just
3.
went blah.
Yeah.
Like how are you supposed to kill this guy? Like
You don't.
especially with Geto on his back. Like how are you supposed to? There's no way Geto's gonna let this guy die either.
You sound
Gojo.
you sound like Mekamaru right now. How do I win this 2v1? I'm gonna just rely on Gojo.
Not winning that.
No.
Have they
he's not.
mentioned his curse technique before? Like they
Who?
just like Mekamaru's curse technique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
explained it last season.
I don't remember it at all, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't remember them saying like I
yeah.
know like obviously I knew he wasn't a robot. I knew he was like controlling the robot somehow, but I just kind of thought that was like a mechanical thing with a little mixing of curse technique.
So you
I didn't
don't
know it was,
remember
like,
his curse technique at all?
I don't. But
No.
So he has like the heavenly pact, like I said
Right.
before, because his
Yeah.
body, he was born with like less body parts or something,
Mm.
and then because it's a heavenly pact, he gets more cursed energy,
Yeah.
and then he can use that for like
Yeah, they
not
said
like
that-
infinite range, but like
They said in the last episode that
But they
his
revealed
history-
like what the distance actually is. Like we didn't know how far he
Got
could
it.
control it, but then apparently it's like all of
All of
Japan,
Japan.
which
What
is
the fuck?
crazy. Yeah. So you could be fighting him on like the farthest south point of Japan, and he would actually like physically be on the northern part of Japan, just like chilling in a bathtub.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if it just gets like a weaker signal the farther you go.
It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I wonder if you actually put him like all the way over there, it just get like weaker.
I
and
mean,
weaker, so,
maybe
like,
a little bit, but
his little Mekamaru puppets just like
Lagging.
I feel like
just glitching.
I feel like it wouldn't affect his like movement, but it would
No.
affect like his output. Like he can't
Yeah.
like like
can't like
blast.
put the cursed energy through
Yeah, he
it,
can't like blast you to
which
the
is
moon or
nuts.
something.
Imagine like signaling curse energy to go from wherever the heck
Shit's
into a
wireless.
puppet and then just pew.
Shit's wireless, bro.
Yeah, it's wireless.
Wireless cursed energy.
Or wireless army. That's why, and he can do multiple of them if he needs to. Because he had
Like he
spies
did
running around apparently. So
I want to know how he was actually like getting that information though. Like
yeah, well,
maybe
that's
if you
what,
rewatch season 1, you can maybe see like I don't know,
so cool.
like an insect or something. Because they said it could be as small as a bug,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe there was like a fly or something that you could see like actually watching all the fights.
Yeah, no, I wonder if that. I was as soon as you said that, I was just thinking of. I wonder if you guys saw Gravity Falls.
I haven't seen that.
What?
It's a
I've
Disney
seen a bit of
Channel. Yeah, Disney Channel show. Probably one of the last good ones. But it was a
Cap.
What else came after
I
Gravity
don't know.
Falls? That was like I think it came out. in,
Steven Universe?
I think that was going on at the same time.
Was it?
I think so. But anyway, it was Gravity Falls. It was good. It's very like mystery type show. And at one point, like I think it was like this in the middle of like the second season or something like that. They went like back in time. They met some time traveler. They went back in time, and they just messed with a bunch of like the previous episodes. So the time traveler was like, "What the heck, guys? You can't be doing that." So the time traveler had to go back in time to those previous episodes and fix what they did. So when you go back and watch those actual episodes, you can actually see him
fixing
Yeah,
stuff.
but he's in, like the first episode. He's just in the background of like the first episode, but you don't see it because you're not paying attention because there's like, something actually going on screen. He's like all the way over here, just
like doing stuff.
He just like picks up something and leaves. But like even when you actually go back and you see all that, I'm just like, oh my god, there he is.
Yeah. So
like,
maybe it's the same thing with JJK.
yeah, I wonder if they do that for JJK.
Maybe.
I'm gonna have to analyze like frame by frame.
Every single episode, yeah.
If I see a little fly with like green eyes and a robot face, I'm gonna be like, there he is. But that was a good show. Gravity Falls. If you haven't seen it, recommended.
It's trash.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
What?
You guys obviously both finished Naruto.
Yeah.
Did you
Yes.
guys? Are you guys gonna be watching Boruto?
We always touch on Boruto. I feel like at least once an episode.
Do you?
The answer is no. I got
You don't watch it?
I got to episode, I think that's 100 and something, and I was just like, I can't do it anymore.
I will put a bullet in between my eyes before I watch Boruto.
Oh, so you haven't seen a single episode?
I saw like the beginning of it when it was airing weekly.
When they were getting like married and stuff.
Who?
Wasn't that the movie?
Naruto and.
Yeah, wasn't that the movie?
I think that was in the movie.
Well, they recapped. They recapped.
Oh yeah, like the
beginning.
recap and everything. That
Okay,
was like the
it's
first.
like the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't go that far. Like I didn't watch 100 episodes of Boruto, but I watched like maybe like 20.
Apparently, it's getting really good.
Yeah,
I've
no,
heard.
thank you.
I tried to fight through it. I really tried.
I'm good.
I tried to fight through it. The main thing I noticed, like watching Boruto,
Filler.
Yeah, the filler.
Lots of
was, like,
fillers, yeah.
It seemed like almost like an exact copy of like how Naruto was playing out.
How so?
Like for example, like not exactly in like the same episode timing. It's like they might be a couple episodes behind, but still like in Naruto, they went to the mist land to do that bridge thing.
I
right?
see where you're going.
Yeah, then they came back. They did the Chunin exam.
Yeah.
Right? But like in Boruto, they went to the land of the mist. It wasn't like the bridge mission.
No.
But they still had to go fight people in the mist. And it was like, okay, yeah, nice.
And
You
then
did
the
a little mist thing.
exams,
All right, yeah,
kinda
go
the
to
same.
exam. It's all toned down.
The
because
Chunin
there's no
exams in
war.
Boruto, if I'm remembering them right, did not hit as hard as
They're
in
terrible.
Naruto.
I didn't like the whole mechanical shit that was going on.
Yeah, that was
What?
like so
Fake chakra.
random. Yeah.
That is so weird because they have like the scientific tools now and stuff. Where
Boring.
Yeah,
Man,
it's
just throw
whack.
hands. Throw hands,
Yeah,
bro.
It's
man.
even like the scientist guy was like, oh, I made this cool thing that nobody
Don't
likes. Be like,
care.
yeah, I wonder why nobody likes it.
Don't care.
And then Boruto gets caught, and I think that's why. I
Oh
started
yeah, because
watching
he was
it,
cheating.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
cheating, yeah.
Bro, how to make me not like the main character in like 5 episodes?
Yeah,
like, what
no
kinda,
shit.
How am I
Like,
supposed to
it's-
root for him if he's cheating? like,
But then he gets strong though.
oh wow.
Eventually he gets
Yeah,
strong.
he's
I'd hope
Naruto's
so.
son.
Yeah,
I would
I'd
hope
hope
so.
Yeah. No, but yeah, just like from what I've seen, like they just have like and then they have it's like the new trio, like they have Boruto, Sarada, and then Mitsuki. whatever.
Mitsuki, oh yeah.
Mitsuki, yeah.
Orochimaru's son, whatever. Spoiler, I don't care.
But then the other guy as well, that kind of like tags along with us, a taller guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I brought up Mitsuki because they even have a little bit of a Sasuke retrieval arc in Boruto too.
Yeah, that's true too. Because
'Cause
Mitsuki runs away.
off and they just go get him, and I was just like,
oh
my
my
god. I was like,
Not
I
this
guess
again.
I guess it's that time. I guess we got past the Chunin exam.
Right
It's
on
time
cue.
for-
Right on cue.
And I was watching. I was just like, oh. I think one of the last things I saw in Boruto was it was a mission with Konohamaru. That's his name, yeah.
Yeah.
Konohamaru, and then the gang, and like this other, I think his buddy with the scarf. Anyway, but Konohamaru's friend. Anyway, and from like the Naruto show, there's like those three, like Konohamaru.
They had 3 annoying kids.
Yeah. And the girl, which the girl's cracked because she has wood release for some reason.
Hey yo!
She's the only other ninja born with wood release. Anyway,
Rest in peace, Hashirama.
Yeah.
R.I.P. the goat.
But yeah, so they go to like this. They're trying to like retrieve something from like a castle in Naruto. So they go to this village. They have to be all stealthy, cool, right? They're breaking into the castle, and then like they're like being guided through this castle. And then it's a trap, right? Okay. Oh, it's a trap. They don't see it coming.
Oh, wow.
Then what happens? They get captured by ropes, and then they're stuck. And then I'm just like, how did you get caught by this?
You're a ninja.
Like, how did they just get roped up, and then they're just like, oh, we've got you now. You're screwed. And then they're just like, oh, no, we didn't see this coming. I was just like, why are you in this situation? Why are you... Like, literally just why. Like, Konohamaru, he's pretty. I think he should be busted. I saw, like, some...
He can do the Rasengan. He's busted.
Yeah.
Enough.
The main reason, to be honest, the only reason, actually, that I watched Boruto is because I wanted to see Sasuke. That motherfucker went crazy, bro.
Except
He's
almost
just
killing his daughter.
OP, man. Like, his abilities,
Yeah.
the Renegon, all that shit. He's just time-traveling through dimensions and stuff.
Gosh,
like,
not that one.
that's
Not
what...
the traveling turtle.
Yeah, no, that's the only reason why I started watching it. But then
I wanted to see more of Sasuke. I
I
Right?
dropped Boruto for a while, and I think recently someone was telling me, and I saw a clip of it. But Sasuke was apparently fighting a dinosaur, so I was just like,
oh, I saw that too. It was like it was
fighting
one
a
of the
velociraptor.
recent,
He's
yeah.
like-
struggling.
yeah, struggling against a dinosaur, like.
I was like, Sasuke, the guy who like chopped a meteorite in half.
In
or
half.
whatever,
Right? Yeah.
He just went from like
That
chopping-
scene alone made me watch it.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
that was a
that
fucking
was in the
sick.
movie though when he did that because he just kind of showed up in the last movie. I
When
believe.
Naruto was
I
in
still need to
there.
watch that.
Yeah, I watched that just good, and that was a good one. I liked they had what's his face, other Otsutsuki in it.
I don't remember his name.
Anyway, yeah, they split up, and one of them lived on the moon or whatever.
Just cause.
Yeah, and then like it was really cool. I don't know, that part was cool.
They also fucking time traveled to like when Naruto was younger and
Spoiler warning.
Yeah, spoiler.
Yeah, I've heard
and
about
like
this.
Boruto got to meet Jiraiya and stuff. That was pretty cool.
I
It
was
was a
like,
bit
okay.
sad, but it was pretty cool at the same time.
It was nice
like,
to see Jiraiya again.
Yeah,
I
and the
saw,
fact
like,
that he
Spoilers.
realized, like, that was pretty
I
sick.
was
He
just
knew.
like unimpressed. I would say like I was watching it. I was just like, okay, cool. And then like Jiraiya goes like, oh, you're not actually from.
Yeah,
this
you're
town.
not from here.
And then
Eh?
I was just like,
Oh shit.
oh. I was like, okay. I was like, obviously Jiraiya's sick. Like, I mean,
yeah.
not that anyone's calling him underrated, but it's like, yeah, we know this dude's actually built different.
He's built,
He's not just goofy. So of course, if anyone's gonna figure it out,
Mm-hmm.
it would be Jiraiya. But I was also just like not super impressed when he's just like, "You're Sasuke, but like I haven't actually met you yet, but you're from the future." Oh, like I wasn't the most impressed.
It
but,
just sounds like dumb writing to me.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I don't know how I feel about it, but I might watch it. Like, I don't know.
I'm definitely not watching.
I think I might just skip to like the good part that everybody likes when we get to see Naruto in Baron mode and stuff like that. And
No.
I might just skip to that. Spot,
Also,
I'm scared.
you're caught up on it, aren't you?
Of what?
On Boruto.
No, I gave up.
When did you see Ninetales and everything that happened?
I've heard.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
I've
Already
heard
said
about it
spoilers.
too.
That's I kind of want to know what it's gonna be like for
Oh,
Naruto.
they
I
should've-
do want to see that.
Right? Like, what's gonna happen to him? He just lost 90% of his fucking power.
Even
Like,
like Arlene said that like today because she's watching Naruto finally after I like twisted her arm enough and everybody else was twisting her arm enough and then she actually started watching it.
Where
Loves it.
is she
was
at?
surprised.
Or she just started it?
She is. Last I heard, it was Gaara doing like his half transformation, like in the beginning after the Chunin exam, right?
oh,
after
she
the
still
Chunin
has a
exam.
long way.
So
to
she's
go.
finished the Chunin
She
exam.
finished the Chunin exam. It's right now. It's like
It's gonna get
Sasuke-
good, but
Yeah.
Sasuke
Like,
Rijul
just-
arc?
No. Before it's like Sasuke versus Gaara right now. Like when they're fighting the trees and like Gaara's like kind of like half transformed
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
oh,
And like
yeah, I
all
remember
that's
that
going
part.
on, so that's as far as she is. But she was just saying, Naruto used like his Uzumaki barrage thing and like summoned like 1,000,000 shadow clones, And I was sitting there like, yeah, he shouldn't be able to do that, but it's just because he has all the chakra.
Yeah.
So now that he doesn't have that, I still feel like he would have good chakra without.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, obviously he was just like feeding off Karuma's chakra, like a battery and stuff like that, in like that part.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm curious now that he's older, like he doesn't need Karuma. He doesn't.
But I
need
mean,
him.
he loses a bunch of power.
Yeah,
from
but he
that,
loses
though.
his Jinchuriki powers.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, like he doesn't need like he should
But
have
that,
a really.
but that's what
massive,
makes him OP, though. You know what I mean? Like to be
That's
able
what
to
I'm saying,
control
like, yeah.
Kurama to fucking grab the moon and shit. Like,
Yay,
from
Boruto,
falling
yay.
But yeah, I'm just saying, like, as he's older now, he should just have like a massive chakra reserve.
Yeah.
So
Boruto
that-
conversation.
Yeah.
The viewers.
I know. No, literally everyone's here just like.
Skip.
It's just it's,
This episode's gonna be called Spoiler Warning.
This
Just
whole
so
thing,
you know.
yeah. Oh,
The
you
whole
want to
thing.
hear spoilers? Listen to this
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We hope you're caught up on everything because we're talking about it. But yeah, no, we mention Naruto all the time, and it's just
I'm not watching it.
It's just we're never gonna watch it.
I'm still debating if I should. I'd catch I watched a couple episodes and stuff,
Mhm.
but I never like fully caught up, and I saw a fuck ton of spoilers on TikTok.
You're better off just watching literally anything else.
Yeah.
Also, interestingly enough, I was gonna ask, how did she drop Naruto after seeing Rock Lee versus Gaara? Like, there's
no,
no-
she's still
Oh,
going.
that-
She's still going.
Yeah, but how? Okay, how would you like take a break after seeing?
That's
that? There's
insane, like,
no
that
way.
part?
There's
Yeah,
no way
yeah.
that you watch that and you're like,
Well, you know,
Yeah.
I guess like it's kind of overlapping into the soon to happen girlfriend episode, but like
Mhm.
she watched them at my house. She crushed through a bunch of it. She got to around the tuning exam part
Mhm.
because she had like a whole day where she just crushed right through it, right? And then she went home and watched it on her own account
Mhm.
and just didn't notice that she was rewatching episodes.
Okay.
So-
Bruh.
So she skipped episodes, went back, didn't actually watch them. So then I was asking like, oh, I was like, what part you at in Naruto?
Mhm.
And because I was watching the tuning exams with her, it was like Neji versus Hinata, like that part. I was watching that with her, right? And then next time I see her, she's like, oh yeah, I'm just watching them fight in the forest and all this stuff. And I was just like,
What?
what?
Mm.
I was like, how did you get back to that? And she's like, I don't know. It's just it went through the other day. I was like, no, it didn't.
That scene when he dropped the weights, holy
Rock Lee?
fuck yeah,
Yeah.
man, that was
Yeah.
sick.
He was already giving Gaara the. Well, he wasn't giving Gaara the sauce at that point.
No,
It
not
would've
yet.
taken a
But
while.
when he dropped
Yeah.
it, yeah, definitely.
No, yeah, that was. Yeah, no, but she's going strong though. So I was,
Mhm.
to no one's surprise, she loves Naruto. Wow, someone actually enjoying Naruto.
Who put
He's
you
a
on
guy.
Naruto, by the way? Is it me?
You just want to hear it, huh?
I'm pretty sure I did, huh?
Yes, Rijul put me on to watching Naruto. Yes.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Round of applause. But yeah, no, it was good. I think I said in the last episode, and we pulled up to AJ. We were at like Don's or something like that, and we pulled up to AJ, and I was just talking about watching Naruto, and you two were just like, "Oh yeah, you just wait. You think this is cool?" It was like early stage of the tuning exam, and I was like, "Oh, this is sick." When this happened, and then you two were just like,
Yeah,
okay,
right, yeah.
okay, yeah, that's cool, yeah." But no, yeah, putting people on anime. How often do you guys think you guys put people on?
It's pretty difficult for people that's never watched anime to put them on that stuff, but I've definitely done it to quite a few of my friends for sure.
Because I feel like I've already watched anime at the time you put me on Naruto. Like I was
Yeah.
already watching anime.
Yeah, so
a
it's
decent
somewhat
amount.
easier.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I guess I'll just start it, right? But like, I feel like I put her on anime. I feel like that was all me. But but yeah, I don't know who else. I can't really think of anybody else where I was just like, you should watch this show, and then they just like love it. Besides you with My Hero, of course.
Yeah.
But how about what's Alice think about anime?
Doesn't really like it.
No, doesn't want.
Not really. She tried watching One Piece, got like 150 episodes in, and was like, eh.
Dang, that's what you're talking about.
It's definitely not for everyone.
No. Also, starting with One Piece is absolutely insane. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
I wouldn't start off with one.
No, but we've seen some other anime together. I don't know if you've seen like Ranking of Kings.
I've heard of it. But
It's really good. She's seen Death Note.
Mhm.
She's seen
Have you
like
seen Death Note, by the way?
That's
I
next
haven't
one to
either.
start. That's
I
next
haven't
one to
either.
start, that one,
next one.
yeah. After having the
It's
delusion.
short. It's
But I
only
watched the whole episode on. That was a callback to the not last episode, but
2
the episode
episodes
before that. When AJ told me to watch Heavenly Delusion, I was like, Yeah, and then I watched 16 minutes of the first episode, so I'm getting there.
It's good.
But no, yeah, I like the first 16 minutes. I mean, I'll save that for the next episode. We can really go into it when I actually get farther enough in it. But
I would rewatch it.
Yeah, I like it so far. It's 13 episodes. It's light.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, light work.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I've heard good things about Death Note as well.
Death Note's 36 or 37 episodes long.
That's it?
Yeah.
I thought it was way longer to
No, I knew it was a shorter one, but not. Yeah.
Oh, you know what's another good anime to watch? Tokyo Ghoul.
No.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen that one?
No,
Have you seen that one?
I read the manga and tried watching it, and it was...
You didn't get into it?
No.
I thought it was pretty good. There's another one. It's called ReZero.
ReZero is amazing.
Yeah, that was
a good series. Like
it is. Yeah. It is really good.
That's with Fate, right? Or no, is that separate?
What do you mean?
Fate.
Is Fate and ReZero different?
Yeah, they're different.
Yeah.
They're different series. Yeah. ReZero is about... Oh my god, what is it even about?
The guy that has unlimited lives.
Yeah,
every time he dies, he comes back alive.
Is that the isekai?
It is pretty much an isekai.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Or it is literally an isekai.
Yeah.
And then Fate is just about fighting pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. I've heard good things about all this. Yeah, the list of anime I have just...
Yeah, it's honestly it's endless. Like
it's a matter of just actually sitting down and starting it, but it's like like not even that life gets in the way too much. I do like playing Apex, but like not that gets in the way. Like I definitely have time to just watch anime, but it usually just turns into me like not wanting to start it because then, as I said earlier, I'm just gonna be like, this is my life now.
Yeah.
And I'm just like gonna be like one more episode. It's gonna be like 4 a.m. working.
But then if you watch more anime, we have more content for the podcast.
Oh,
yeah.
You might be onto something. You might be right.
I mean, it does kind of get to the point where you've seen a lot and you're just like, this is boring. So, kind of pace yourself.
Yeah. Oh, I got time.
Watch the good ones.
Yeah, well, I would say just watch shorter
story.
ones and maybe have like a longer one in the background that you just come to like every now and then to watch.
Well, because I know like starting with Attack on Titan, I feel like I kind of like set the bar pretty high.
No. If you start with Attack on Titan, the bar is literally in outer space.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Nothing is really coming that much closer.
High. Like I watched I watched. I don't think I watched Naruto yet when I was watching Attack on Titan. I think I was watching at the same time.
No, you definitely started Naruto before.
I don't think so.
Before Attack on Titan?
I think I watched Attack on Titan pretty early in my anime career. But I definitely watched Naruto like during Attack on Titan. Like I remember watching them side by side, but I'm pretty sure I started with Attack on Titan. Or before. But yeah, definitely I said One Punch Man earlier in a different podcast episode. One Punch Man, My Hero, started with those ones. Then I went right to Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer, and that just raised the bar so high.
You literally watched like the best new gen anime.
Speaking of Demon Slayer, have you guys caught up on that? I haven't even started watching the new season yet. I haven't.
Really?
Oh, the new season.
The new season.
Yeah, new season.
So then you saw
the last.
Okay.
And the movie.
The movie with the train and everything. That's where I finished off.
Okay.
Wait, you finished off with the train?
Yeah.
So you haven't seen the second season.
Second season after.
The second season is with you see the Sound Hashira.
The Sound Hashira.
And they fight in the village. It's like a.
I haven't seen that yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're 2 seasons behind.
Wow.
Season 2 is the best season.
Easily the best season.
Oh.
Visually speaking, and just like.
Wait. The last fight that I saw was. The guy with the blades, poison, and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm caught up.
I think we did talk about that before because you mentioned that. No, I was thinking about Seb. Hi, Seb. But Seb did the same thing where we were talking about that and he got the seasons mixed up. I was like, I haven't seen season 2 yet. He was like, no, I saw season 2. I mean, no, he didn't see it yet, but he saw the guy with the blades. And stuff. But no, that's Tengen, the Sound Hashira with the 2 blades. And,
yes.
Yeah, and he's fighting.
One of the Hashiras, and then the main character.
Yeah, main character. They're in like the village that's burning.
It's burning down. Yeah. Okay, that's season 2.
That's season 2.
Okay, I've seen it.
Okay,
you've seen all of season 2.
I don't remember anything else besides that fight, bro.
Okay.
To be honest.
I mean, that's the most important part.
Is it? Okay.
Realistically, okay. But, yeah. What do you think about season 2 then? Since you brought it up, we gotta say.
Yeah.
Say it.
It was good. I enjoyed the fight. It was a crazy ass fight. The animation was insane, as per usual, and
as it should be. Right?
Yeah.
The amount of money that they put into that stuff, I heard it's like almost $1 million per episode.
What?
Yeah. I heard it's like just under $1 million, like to make each episode.
Not surprising.
That's insane.
Yeah, And yeah, no, that fight was just good. I got to watch it in theaters. Bragging. I got to watch it in theaters because
Season 2, the fight.
because
because they did a recap.
Because they did like the movie when everyone's like the Demon Slayer movie's coming out.
Episodes, the last 2 episodes and the first episode of the new
last
season.
2 episodes. Yeah.
I wish I got to watch the One Piece movie at the
You didn't watch it in
I
theaters?
didn't watch it in theaters. So I didn't get the full experience, but apparently everyone was going crazy
It was a
like
really good
watching
movie
it.
in theaters.
Yeah.
That would be fun to watch with the right audience. Like all like those videos of like people like
Screaming,
going crazy in the theater.
yeah.
I saw the meme when it was Avengers Endgame, and it was when
One Piece.
What?
Avengers Endgame compared to One
I
Piece
was
movie.
circling around too. But it was just,
Let him cook. Let him
Let him
cook.
cook.
It was like
I'm
it was
back.
just a video. It definitely wasn't the States. I don't know where it was exactly, but I know it wasn't the States. And it was just when got the spoiler warning Endgame.
Spoiler warning for Avengers Endgame.
That's so old.
Spoiler warning for Avengers Endgame. When Avengers.
Avengers?
Endgame, when,
Speaking of vendors.
yeah, when Captain America picked up like Thor's hammer,
yeah.
the theater was just like
Oh,
crazy.
oh.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
pretty sure we went crazy when we saw that in theaters.
It was loud. I remember we
Yeah.
saw that.
I was
in
like,
theaters.
no
It was
way.
big. I do remember that.
Same
It
thing
was-
for a Spider-Man movie when
Yeah,
everyone
when,
was
the portal
screaming.
and stuff,
The portal
when-
came, yeah.
A Spider-Man movie?
In No Way Home.
When did the portal... What?
When,
The portal when
first
there's
time
that
we see-
different Spider-Man came out the
Oh, when we
Yeah.
see Andrew Garfield?
Yes, yeah.
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no!
Everybody
That
got
was
loud.
crazy.
Yeah.
Just the
Because we
music
all
of
knew.
it.
We all knew they were
Oh,
in
yeah,
it,
we
but
knew.
like we hadn't like gotten confirmation yet.
Oh, I got confirmation.
I didn't have confirmation.
This guy doing his due diligence before the movie.
Yeah.
so-
He likes to spoil stuff. before I
Yeah,
watch.
yeah. I just endless knowledge just in my head of just
Yeah,
spoilers.
yeah,
But yeah, no, just the meme of when Captain America picked up Thor's hammer, and it was just like
Everyone's-
Captain America picks up Thor's hammer, audience reverts to monkeys.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think I saw that one clip that TikTok that you sent me of whatever was going on in the One Piece movie,
Mm-hmm.
and then and the other theater was the audience was just doing the same deal of just
Just
it was just loud.
They also
Yeah.
like previewed Gear 5 in the movie. Like you've seen the movie.
I've
right?
I've seen the movie.
Yeah, they previewed Gear 5 in the movie.
Oh
When
yeah,
the
yeah,
movie
for
come
sure.
out?
The movie came out like
Summer,
early this
like
year.
early summer.
Oh,
Early this year,
like a
maybe
couple
last
months
year.
ago,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like beginning of summertime.
and they show a little
so.
bit of Gear 5. Oh.
They did for like a split second, and I remember I saw that movie with Aiden. Shout out Aiden, and yeah, you gotta shout out this podcast. Anyways, I saw that movie and Aiden was sitting next to me, and they previewed Gear 5 for like a split second,
Yeah.
and I looked at him, I was like, "Hey yo, we don't know what that is yet.
No.
Like, relax." I was like, "Why are they showing that? Like, I know what that is,
Yeah.
but we're not supposed to see that yet." And I was like, "Why you ruin it?" Like, I guess it was like a little tease, but it was like keep it
just a
pretty-
little
That
something, you know,
movie,
just a-
for the
that
end.
movie was super nice because you actually get to see Shanks in action. And
Oh
stuff like
yeah,
that, right? Like you
Shank-
finally.
You
get
know
to
nothing
see
about
him.
One Piece, but Shanks is that one character, so he's like introduced at the start, right? And then he literally disappears for like 400 episodes, maybe even 500, and they kind of reference him sometimes with like Luffy's backstory. And then this dude pulls up, and the first thing he does when you see him on screen again is just end a war. He just ends a war.
Yeah.
And he's just
Just,
like,
just pulls up, absolutely shuts everything down, and
Yeah.
just like, you guys will stop this war.
like
now,
I'm talking
or
like
else you fuck with us.
thousands of people are fighting, and he's just like,
That's
no.
enough.
And it's like the big shots too, like the big,
Yeah, like
strong
some of the strongest people
characters.
in the
That's cool.
verse, and he's just
Yeah.
like no, and they're like shit, I get it.
Right.
So-
we don't want no smoke, like,
Yeah.
Huh,
It's
no,
done
it's- that's
Shanks is that guy. So when he pops up
He's
on
that guy.
screen, like everybody goes crazy because like he's been there from the beginning, but we still know very little about him.
I see.
Yeah,
No, that's
and
not-
apparently there's some more that's gonna be coming out about him in like the next like 10, 12 episodes after like
Oh.
Wano ends. Like apparently he goes crazy because he comes back.
Does he have a fruit?
No, I don't think he has a devil fruit.
I don't think so either.
No.
He's just
So
a
different.
crazy.
Yeah, he's just
swords
built
guy.
different. That's another thing too. Like everybody else has like these powers and shit. He's just built different.
Yeah.
Like
Well, I mean, he has the Conqueror's hockey, so
Yeah.
he could fucking just
spoilers.
walk, and like anyone
doesn't
with
know
a
what that
weak
is.
will just instantly passes out.
Easy.
So he's just OP.
Yeah,
Sure.
Um,
Because why not? I guess.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a crazy.
Start One Piece right
Yeah,
now.
Yes.
You need to, man. It's
I'll
really-
rewatch it with you.
Let me
if you
watch
want.
Heavenly Delusion first.
Yeah. We'll get through Heavy Religion.
It's a good one for sure.
Tengoku Daimakyo. I'll watch that first. And
It
then,
is a good anime.
Yeah, just so I can crush the little short little guy and then.
I want to tell you about that anime, but I don't want to ruin anything.
No, I know.
All I'm gonna say about Heavenly Delusion, the ending, or not the ending, but like
Whoa.
episode 12,
Careful.
emotional damage. That's all I'm gonna say.
Spoiler.
Okay.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. I'll bring the tissues when it gets to that spot.
Emotional damage.
That's always a good show. I guess, like, okay, fine. Last question before we wrap up.
Mhm.
But, like, what's the best time? What's the best like, just thinking back onto, like, when you were just, like, emoting and, like, almost crying at, like, an anime. Just, like, what was that anime?
Almost crying.
Or just, like,
that's
if you
easy.
got to that spot. where
I
you were
cried.
just,
I
like,
cried during Heavenly Delusion.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a lion, April, man. That was a sad one.
I could not get through that anime. I'm sorry.
It was just sad, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good.
That's a show? It's a movie?
Yeah, Your Lie in April is a show.
It's a show, yeah.
For like sad.
I mean,
anime,
when Itachi died.
Yeah.
that was pretty
Spoilers!
bad.
Spoilers!
If you haven't
Spoilers!
watched Naruto
Okay.
by now, I
I
don't
have
know
to-
what you're doing.
I have to remember the time here for Lean now. Great.
Yeah.
But that scene was just crazy too. Jiraiya too, you know,
Yeah.
like that was.
Bro, it's
think
just
that was-
running through spoilers. Jesus Christ.
Oh, we talk about the 12 people who died again, please.
When pain.
That we don't know.
I think I was gonna say like that whole thing with like Naruto dealing with Jiraiya's like
Yeah, that was
whole
sad.
thing. That
Can
was-
we
that was-
not like spoil shit right now?
we said spoiler one.
When Kakashi died.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh. Oh.
Anyways,
God.
back to the original question of what anime made me like get out of my chair while I'm watching it or
Yeah,
nope.
just emo, just any like I've had
So
both sides for sure.
recent that came to mind, JJK season 1, when what is it? Yuji's hitting the Black Flash. I was like up in my
Good
chair.
point.
I was like, let him cook, and then
I
he
was
hits
like,
it
where'd
4
you go with
times.
this?
I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's over. GG.
Was it 4 or 5?
It was 4. He didn't break Nanami's record. He hit 4. It was
I
exactly.
thought Nanami. Oh yeah, okay.
Nanami
I thought that
holds
was the
the-
whole thing that he hit.
They share the record now because
Yeah.
you know.
We saw Nanami use 4 in the movie, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was his record in the movie. I thought that was a little.
He wasn't even supposed to be animated. Did you actually know that? Like in the movie.
In the movie,
Like he wasn't there. They just
chucked
put
him
him in. They
just so they can, just so he's just like, yeah, this is what he did. He did
Mhm.
have that record, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was your hype moment. Do you have like a sad one?
Sad one. Heavenly Delusion.
You're sad. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't really elaborate on it.
No.
What about Akme got killed? That was a sad one.
It was,
Oh my God.
but I don't wanna spoil that one for anyone.
Yeah.
I feel like that
No
if you're gonna
spoilers.
watch an anime with no spoilers, it should be that one. And like Attack on Titan, obviously, but like literally anything with
Good
no
luck.
spoilers.
There's
yeah,
a lot, man.
there's some
a lot.
spoilers that you can't really avoid.
No. What's
Um,
you have anything else for?
Yes, I was
Iron
also
Man,
gonna
yes?
say like another like, not like, it was a little bit of both, like cry, but also like a good kind of cry, because like I'm hyped for the character. In Haikyuu, like a lot of the scenes in the most recent season,
That was sad.
not sad, but like the most
Happy
recent
tears.
season, spoilers, where you just see like a lot of the character's growth,
Oh,
and you're
okay.
just like he's come this far, like you know he was a foolish kid at the start, now he's like a team player kind of person. It's just like or like Tanaka where he's like that whole scene where he's like, you know, I don't really believe in myself, blah 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 blah, like all that, because they like animated it so well that it was like, damn, like I could relate to this. And
What
then
are your guys' thoughts on sports animes?
sports animes are fire.
They're
Blue Lock?
good, hey?
Woo!
Yeah. I've watched the basketball one.
Kuroko's Basket,
Yeah, that was a good
We
one.
talked about that.
Haiku's a really good one. I haven't
Mhm.
seen the soccer one yet, but I'm probably gonna
You
check
haven't
it
seen
out.
Blue Lock yet?
I haven't seen
Blue
it.
Lock is on
It's good?
demon time, bro.
Really?
On
Okay.
I've
demon.
heard it only
The
good
whole
things.
Have you
I've
seen
only- I haven't seen it. I haven't.
the whole
touched it.
thing is just demon time. That's
Oh,
all I'm
wow.
gonna say. That's
Alright.
all I'm gonna say. Just demon
Yeah, I've
time.
only heard good things about.
It's so good. Like you don't even need to like soccer.
No.
It's just good. Like
Yeah, that wouldn't even be something that shies me away because I don't play soccer.
it's just fire.
Yeah, no, I definitely. I'm gonna say I'm gonna watch them eventually, but we
Yeah.
know how that goes. But
Yeah, there's just a list of things to watch, man. Like it's-
do you have your like? Well, you have like a high and low moment for anime. Like, some that just made you like hype, like out of your chair type hype, and then just like some that just.
Probably Naruto, man.
Mm.
Like Naruto definitely had a lot of hype moments and a bunch of sad moments as well. So I mean,
Yeah, it did.
probably Naruto, I guess.
Go
overall.
specific. Go ahead. Lead
Rock
into
Lee
it.
versus
Okay,
Gaara.
when for
ahead,
example
lead into
when Minato
Spoilers.
spoiler. But yeah, when Minato pulled up, it was pretty fun.
During
to
the
see.
war arc?
Yeah, during the war.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay.
That was fucking sick.
I think one of my favorite Minato moments, going off from here, but Minato moment was just when he was fighting Obito for the
first time
there, and he just figured out how to beat him like
immediately.
Just that back resetting on. That's my top Minato moment right there. But
I would say some of my favorite Naruto moments aren't even like with like the main characters.
Yeah, for
like
sure,
I would
for
say
sure.
like a big one is like Shikamaru. Like when he pulls Hidan to the forest and is like, "I am your god."
Yeah.
Like, tell me at that point why they didn't just change the name of like the anime to just Shikamaru, because he's him, bro. Absolutely lethal.
I like the part when was it the second
Arlene can't watch this
Hokage?
podcast.
no, she can't at all.
Was it the second the blue guy Hashirama's brother?
Tobirama, yeah.
When Tobirama and Naruto figure out how to damage Tobi,
I did a little
with-
joint attack,
and then they just like, boom, like don't talk shit about my dad. Touches him,
Yeah.
absolutely just fucks him over with the Rasengan.
That
That was a hype part, and then obviously you guys know about the sad moments in Naruto, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think we share the same sad spot. Or as I saw like early before I even got to that spot, like on Instagram, on the Instagram meme, it was just like it was that popsicle scene.
Oh
yes,
Like the
yeah.
scene with Haruka and Naruto and the popsicle, and they were just like sitting on that bench. It was like,
You remember that with
Jiraiya?
Jiraiya?
It was like kind of like the conclusion of like Naruto being sad about it, kind of like it was just
Oh.
Haruka pulling up. And it was just like, I get it, kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that. Like I saw that without spoilers. It was just like real Naruto fans know what's going on here. It's just the popsicle and stuff. And I was just like, okay.
Honestly,
then I got there. I was like, oh.
Honestly, the part where Naruto asked Iruka to be his father for the wedding, that was pretty fucking sad
That
too.
was He
You
would
could
be
literally,
that guy, though.
we could literally have like a Naruto only like podcast
Oh
episode.
yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the amount
easily.
of content that's in there.
Easily,
too,
man.
you
All the
imagine
fights.
It's just a
imagine
roller
tier
coaster.
list. Imagine the tier list in Naruto. You could just do a tier list on everything except top 5 world users. But anyway,
I still think one of my
Give me
favorite.
permission, I'll fucking spoil everything right now.
No.
I think one of my favorite moments in Naruto is like when in Shippuden when Naruto sees Sasuke again for the first time, and I think Sasuke's like standing on like a hill, just like above.
yes.
Oh, I
And like
remember
he
that
has
scene.
his hand up. Do you know what he was doing, right? He was trying to use
He was
Kirin. He was
yeah.
trying to use the lightning dragon. Bro could have just ended the anime at that point. Like it would have just been over.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because
too.
Naruto
He
was not strong enough to do anything about
He
that.
was not gonna fight against
No,
that.
no.
The last fight, the animation was crazy.
Which last fight?
Sasuke versus.
Oh yeah, where Sasuke's using Naruto's hands. for the
Yeah,
hands.
the animation was just incredible. in
That's
that
one
fight,
thing
to be honest.
Naruto's really good for. Just the like fight choreography.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think
Insane.
the reason on why they're fighting just makes it like way better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
it just adds to it. It adds to it.
Like that one's kind of like a plus and minus because it's just Sasuke being
Emo.
Stupid.
Because he's just like, I know we just battled this war together, but I'm
I'm
gonna have to
gonna
kill you
fucking-
now
yeah.
because I need the world to hate me again. Be like, shut up, Sasuke. But yeah, no, I think Naruto's is good for that. It's like the why they're fighting, that's the part I like more. It's like, yeah, the fight looks sick, cool, but it's like, why are they fighting? Like even with Tengen and what was his name? The upper six demon.
I don't remember his name, but his
Yeah.
sister's name is Daki.
Yeah. But just like even that fight where it's just like he was just trying to break his spirit essentially. With,
Who was trying to break his spirit?
He starts with a G.
Gyotaro?
Yeah. He was just trying to just break his spirit, as demons do though. They're just like, yeah, you suck. Be a
The
demon.
thing I liked about that fight though was like you couldn't tell like what was happening. Like you were like, oh, like Tanjiro is gonna behead him. No, he's not.
No.
He fucked up. Oh, he's gonna behead him this time. Oh, sure. The fight's not over though.
No.
And then it just keeps going, and you're like, where does this end?
Yeah.
And then it finally ends, and you're like, okay.
That's always my take on fight scenes. It's just like it's why they're fighting. Yeah, it looks cool, but it's like it just
the
makes it better
the reasoning,
if it's
actually
like
understanding
why
it.
they're fighting is
Yeah,
just like
it's a
that's
clash
it.
of ideologies.
Like
rather.
Kakashi versus Obito, like
That was a
like good looking
fucking
fight, and also just
crazy-
why are they fighting? Magical.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, they fight. No, but
Spoilers.
I didn't say the spoiler, but no,
I need to rewatch Naruto. I need to
Oh my
rewatch
God,
everything.
Did you guys see the fucking TikTok video about what? Imagine if the ending of Naruto was gonna be this, and it was just Madara. Just
It should have been.
so
Honestly,
that's
it
what
should have
your
been.
dream
That's
is.
the only way to say Boruto. At this
That was one of the reasons. I've heard that's one of the
That would be
reasons why people
insane.
don't like the ending of like Naruto. Like they were like the whole like Kaguya thing shouldn't have happened. It should have just been Madara. Like he should have been the final. villain.
Yeah.
I heard that's even Kishimoto he was even just like, what have I done? When
I introduced space aliens.
Yeah.
What?
I heard even like Kishimoto, he's just like, why did I even introduce Kaguya? Because how is she gonna die? That was like literally how.
Sexy jutsu. That's
That's like, I heard like even he was like regretting adding. Like,
honestly,
when Kaguya like popped out of Madara.
I just think Madara was already like, he was hyped up the entire series, right? And then after he pulls up and fights the Shinobi Alliance, and he's just disrespecting them, he literally asked the Kage, "Do you want all of? Do you want to fight these 5 like clones of me with or without Susanoo?" They don't give him an answer. He just multiplies them. They all have to fight 5 individually now, and they all 5 have Susanoo, and they can't even beat one. No. So it's just like, and bro drops a meteor on them, like 2. It's 2. Yeah. What are you gonna do about the second one?
That's still one of my.
Oh my.
Like, maybe we should just have an all Naruto.
We can literally have an all Naruto podcast.
You stopped one moon. All right, here's another one.
Yeah.
I think soon we'll have just an all Naruto thing, and someone's gonna be like, "I'm not watching this."
Yeah.
I think there's someone
Spoilers.
who's just like, "I don't want to hear about Naruto anymore." You think someone's just like,
probably
like Naruto fatigued? Like they're just tired of hearing about Naruto. I wonder if like. I'm not like that, but like I'm just wondering if anyone's. Just
I feel like if they were like that, they probably haven't seen it, and they're like everyone is hyping it up. So like I don't.
People
really
that's watched the whole thing for sure. They could talk about it for days.
Oh, 100%. Just being like the almost 1,000 episodes that they have, and
it's just a crazy series.
The roller coaster of emotions.
Like, I have so many scenes in my head that I just can't get out of.
It's just iconic scenes like all around.
Like Madara pulling up to the Shinobi Alliance, and when he like 1v5,000s them, and you can see his Sharingan. Like, you can perfectly see how it's like demonstrated what someone with Sharingan actually looks like when they're fighting.
The proper way to use a Sharingan.
Yeah, it's like he's fighting them. He's literally scanning them. Like you can see his eyes moving. Someone throws a kunai with a paper bomb. He catches it, takes the paper bomb, slaps it on someone, and keeps running around.
And just Itachi just playing fucking 3,000 steps ahead of everyone.
Like, literally the.
So
just chilling in the chair.
That was a hard scene.
Just any meme with that is just the funniest though. When it's just like just moves over. It's like Goku doing the Fortnite.
Yeah, the Fortnite.
Just any meme is just good. What a good meme template. But I think that's time.
That is a good time to wrap it.
Concerns?
This is a spoiler only episode of the podcast.
Yeah, I hope anybody who's watching this is caught up on literally every anime that we can ever think
we touched on everything.
But I feel like, we touched on everything, but there's still so much because I don't know a lot about anime. No. AJ has a huge library of anime knowledge that he can't even talk about because we don't know any of it. But I think we did a good chunk of it anyway. But how was it being on your first podcast?
It was cool, man.
I'm assuming it's being on your first podcast.
This is definitely my first podcast. It's definitely cool. It was just like us hanging out. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, which is all I really wanted to do. It was just another reason for me to hang out with friends and talk about things I like. And now I just get to record it and see what happens after that.
Yep.
Received pretty well anyway. So,
No, I had a good time.
Any final words?
Spoiler alert, this entire fucking podcast. So, but other than that, it was fun being here, and
Yeah, you won't see him again.
I was gonna say that too.
Probably not.
No, not unless he finishes My Hero. So
in 1 week,
in 1 week.
So enjoy the box while you still have it on your face there. Hopefully next time there is no box to fight with. Fingers crossed. But anyway, don't forget to drink lemonade and say hi to your neighbors. Bye.
That's a crazy outro.